Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming.
All right, we're back. Bobby Froio back in the house. New year, new me. This is 1 year, pretty much to the date.
Yeah.
Not really, because it was the first.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
No
But-
Saugus wings.
Yeah, no Saugus wings that'll make you fucking throw
Wonder.
up fucking for
Long-awaited
weeks.
Long-awaited return for us too.
Yeah, it's been
Been a
hot.
little
It's
bit
been,
of a hiatus.
I haven't seen what you guys look like.
COVID got me down, kid. It got me down. I got fucked, by the way. This is how my week went. It was Christmas. I was like, all right, whatever. Went to Maggie's, my brother-in-law's, and then went to my parents. And then got up in the morning. We were meeting up with her friends. We're up from Carolinas. And we going to Encore. I'm like, perfect. Drove over to Encore. I lost $1,000 faster than you can snap your fingers, right? It was like Bobby. It was like fucking, it was Vegas vacation all over again. Anyways, we got home and I'm like, that's fucking weird. I don't really feel that great. We went pretty early, so we got home at like 8. And I'm like, Maggie's like, I want to go out to the garage and have some beers because she was drinking with her friend and everything. I just had a couple drinks, but I drove and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I just fucking don't feel that great. Woke up in the morning, got a couple errands I had to run, came home, and I'm like, Tess had it. She had been out of MC for like a week. And I see my parents a lot and they're older, so I don't want to get anyway sick if I don't have to. So I take the test, fucking banished to the basement immediately, right? Like, I mean, dude. Like, it gets lonely when you're down there by yourself. I watched every fucking thing you could watch. I'm just
I loved
watching
it when I had COVID. I was in my glory.
I thought it was the best.
I think I rewatched The Wire and The Sopranos.
Yes, but here's the thing. I have that week off. So that's like the week I have off. It would be one
Yeah,
thing if I was
that's-
just
you
out of
have
work.
it anyway.
That sucks.
Yeah, so like I missed out on we were supposed to go out with
shit.
Josh and like do a bunch of shit. And
Anyone
so
else got it?
no, it was just me, and then my daughter had it, but I've been the one cotton her around shit. So like I'm sure it just took a while to fucking fester me. But Maggie's dad got it, her mom got it.
They good?
I think so, yeah. Well, I don't think they're dead, so it's good. Her father had like 104 temp. Like, dude, I was on my ass though. It wasn't like it was like I was pissed off. I was thinking, okay, I'll be good for the first. Like that's because Maggie's like, that's 5 days or whatever, and you'll be good. And I'm like, yeah, but I felt like dog shit still. Till like yesterday at like 3, I felt like fucking complete trash. So,
Fucking weak Melrose stock.
dude, I mean, listen, what do you want me to do? I'm a fucking,
I'm gonna drink from the hose more.
yeah. Well, you know what it is too. It's like I had my buddies like, why do you even test for that? I'm like, dude, listen, Trump's not running for another fucking year and a half. Let's relax, all right?
Well, they're going back to that day. The hospitals, what was the 3 or 4 that just announced? You got to wear masks in the hospital again.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Brigham, yeah.
Yep. There's like 3 or 4 of them, and 2 or 3 other ones.
I thought we would never see this again.
Oh no, it's
It's
coming
bullshit.
back.
And you see, one thing they said, if you bring your own mask, they're going to give you a hospital issue one to wear over your dirty mask.
Oh Jesus.
What?
I swear to God.
That's fucking ridiculous.
In writing, I seen it.
That's fucking ridiculous.
If I get shot, I'm going to urgent care. I'm not going to a hospital. Fuck it.
yeah. Anyways, but we're back. We're back. So big things happening this month, by the way, before we get into fucking, first of all, it's dryish January. Do we
Dryish,
decide?
dryish.
Optional for the 19th.
I
Whatever you want to do.
mean, we had a plan for the first.
Yeah.
So I already drank on the first.
That's
I
fine.
followed
That's
through.
the first doesn't
Yeah.
count.
I
the
followed
first doesn't
through
count.
with that plan.
Yeah, so you can drink
I
on the
had
19th.
Chinese food and drank.
Yeah, you can drink on the 19th if you want. That's optional. TBD on what I'm gonna do yet. But anyways,
We'll see.
yeah, I mean, well, now my buddy Panuzzo, who's like the health guy, health guru, great man, fucking, helps me out. He's like, he believes you shouldn't do dry January. He's like, it's ridiculous. He's like, you should give yourself 3 nights and be like, that's fine. You know what I mean?
Someone told me.
I mean, I don't mean to give you permission here. Fitzy's got a big smile.
No, because I'm not. I'm not doing it because he also probably says everything in moderation, which I do not abide by.
This is what he
ever.
doesn't get, is that I'm not a moderate. It's been a long time since me and him were in college together.
Yeah.
I'm not a moderation guy. You know what I mean?
He said 3 days off.
No, he said like you should plan on like 3 or 4 nights that you'll drink if you have something coming
In the
up.
whole month.
Yeah, if you want to, like, rather than do dry January.
I'd rather just do dry January.
kind of
and
am the
drink
same
every
way.
day the rest of the year.
Wet February? Soaked February?
I got my aunt's wake Friday night.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a test.
You, dude,
Oh, yeah.
dude, like I said, you
Go
do
for it.
whatever you
That's
want
gonna
to
be
do.
a test.
Listen.
No.
No. First off, remember last year I got laid off during dry January.
Yeah,
He was
that's
like,
true.
buddy, soak them up. And I was like, no. And I fucking stuck to my guns.
Nobody thought
He
you could do
did.
it.
I tried to get him out a few times.
Yeah, nobody thought you could
I
do
was
it.
I was at Julie's house a couple of times, and everyone was like, what? What do you mean? You're having water? I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, it's great water, too. Good water. Good
I was
Poland
impressed
Springs.
with both of you last year.
Yeah. My father did it too with us, and my father was like at the end, he's like, that sucked. He's like, that was fucking boring. It's like a boring month,
Well,
you know?
someone told
You do
me-
feel great though. I'll tell you the one thing that's cool. When you wake up on Saturday and you're like, oh, like I haven't fucking felt like this on Saturday.
No hangover.
No hangover at all.
Some legend down the Irish American, when I told him I was doing, because he didn't believe I was going to do it last year. He's like, are you doing that dumb thing again? That's for quote by quote. He goes, why do you do that? You know you lose your fastball, right? And I was like, that's the way you fucking people think. But
Yeah,
he's
it's not
right.
true.
He's right.
I don't know. I don't think so because I'll tell you right now. I didn't drink like a few years ago, right after the COVID thing. We did a big weight loss thing, and like I only drank 3 days between January 1st and fucking in March 12th. Right? I only drank 3. That night we went to Encore. We got. Dude, I hadn't eaten in like 3 days because this was like a real like intense contest. And that night, Gentile on 25 G's at fucking Encore. Started with like 400. It wasn't like he started with like a stack, you know what I mean? So, but I drank my face off. And then the next day, my buddy came by, my buddy Sean Feeney, great dude. He came by with his wife and he's like, had to drop something off. I won a contest, like a raffle thing. And they're like, just sat down. They're like, it was a nice day. It was St. Patty's, I think, or the day after. And he's like, you boring? And I'm like, next thing you know, 12 guys in here. Like, we went all day again. So I didn't lose it. Like, I was still fine. I will say when I got my thinnest, I was in like the low 180s, high 170s. Maggie was like, you stink. She's like, you're cold all the time. And she's like, you're tired early. Like
Purdue
like,
chicken.
Yeah, like I wasn't made for that like skinny lifestyle. You know what I mean? Anyways, but big month coming up, the 19th.
Yeah.
Sean B is running. We're just the name behind it, but
he pretty much
ran this thing.
he did like a Wayne's World, Wayne Stock type of thing. If you build it, they will come.
Yes.
And it's
Sold it
completely
out.
sold out.
Yeah.
Completely sold out. So if you don't have a ticket, we told you about it for the last month at minimum.
Yes.
But it is 200 and we sold 250 tickets. I think they're going to put 270 in there because there's going to be some stragglers, I imagine.
I saw my mail clerk today, John Connell, who you met, who was at the Young Wolf Tones.
Wolf Tones, yep.
He was like walking up with his mail thing. He's like, how's Danny's stand-up coming? I'm like, it's good. I'm like, I've been to almost every show. I'm like the Grateful Dead head, like who goes to everything. He's like, yeah, I gotta check that out. So, but he's coming. Do we have a date for the Young Wolf Tones, by the way?
March 1st.
Oh, fucking money. I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be a good
I will not be sober for
We
that.
can't wait for March.
March is the best. March is the best. All right, so we got kind of like a little bit of an open gym thing today, right?
Yeah.
Fitzy, did we have any real decisions on what we were going to talk about? We were going to originally talk about football and stuff, but like, you know, whatever. We could talk about, RIP fucking Lisa Left Eye. You see that?
What?
That's what my buddy said. Is that true?
She died fucking 20
yeah,
years
she
ago.
died 20 years ago.
Why did you just, did she, what was he talking about?
Maybe it was her anniversary.
I don't know.
She died 20 years ago.
This is what I was so
Minimum.
confused about. I thought that. And I
Andre
was reading it
Rison
like-
resurrected her?
Yeah. Well, I think it was, I don't know. Anyways, did she burn somebody's house down at some point?
Yeah, Andre
Yes.
Rison.
Okay, that's why, because Tyreek's house was
He
on
watched
on
it
fire.
burn. That's
Yes.
what must have
That's what,
prompted it.
yeah, that was what prompted it, yeah. Look at my news coming in like fucking.
You see the betting lines
By the way,
after
I
they
got a
showed
long
him?
haul COVID.
Did you see the betting lines after they showed him?
No, what was
He's
it?
in a walking boot, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Is he?
Outside watching his house burn. And all of a sudden the line drops like 1-2 points.
Oh my God, dude. That's funny. How about me breaking news on Left
That
Eye?
was great.
You know who else is dead? Abe Lincoln, by the way.
Kennedy got assassinated. I don't know if you know that.
Abe Lincoln, they
I
got
bet
him at the theater, kid. You're gonna believe it. He was taken in a program. All right. Anyways, do you got anything good for Christmas?
I got a pretty sick knife set from my mother-in-law
Wow.
that I did not expect, and finally used it today. I made an absolute,
Like a Ginsu situation?
like a fucking legit, like a bit.
Yeah,
I said like
a block and everything. Yeah.
And I used it today for the first time. I made an unbelievable award-winning chicken française, and there's not much left.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was chefing it up with the knife sets. I was even letting the kids use them. You know, the actual. You know, I was getting it in. It's great set.
Yeah. By the way, R.I.P. to obviously Greta's now no longer at. I know Bobby. I want to express my condolences to you
That
too.
was Danny's favorite.
Yeah, who is Greta? Right.
Oh, she's just
She's
best
the best.
human ever. She's just the best bartender.
I
too.
followed her Instagram because
She lives a life.
Yeah, she does.
Well, here's what I'll say. The crew she runs with, I don't think she'd like you guys. Like, I don't think she'd be dating any guy like us. Like,
I disagree.
I don't know. She looks like she's out in Europe with like very
Yeah.
slender looking men in like tights. Like,
I can be slender. I can wear tights. You know what? Fuck it.
no,
well,
she wants your buddy, the Hooters guy.
Oh yeah, she wants him. That fucking freakazoid bringing Hooters teddy bears to a
I
fucking.
didn't even get to go to Hooters over the fucking break. I mean, my life's been fucking trash, dude.
If it
Absolute
makes
trash.
feel better, I haven't been since she left. So
Well, you just said morning.
Yeah, we decided to go to the Jug instead of Hooters
right.
because she wasn't there.
Oh yeah, how was the jug, by the way?
it's
fuck, that was
fantastic.
For the people who aren't from
Hey.
around here, you gotta describe the brown jug.
It's Portnoy's just there.
Yeah.
He just did a pizza review there.
Yeah.
But that is where, and you're not gonna like this comment, but that's where Bobby Froio made me spiral out of control the last 5-6 days or so. It was his fault.
Yes, it was.
100%. Him and Miguel.
Oh, just like sir, like
And I met Big Bobby.
Oh yeah, he met my
Nice.
father. He met
met-
Senior.
Yep. I was sitting there talking to a guy before Bobby even showed up, just shooting the shit with the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I need 2 seats," and then comes some guy testing in the back. He goes, "You don't know me, but I know you," just like that. And I'm like, "Did I like bang your daughter or something?" Like, and he's like, "Well, I
No,
knew
my
you."
son.
Yeah. He goes, "I knew you were coming here because my son told me," and I happened to look at him. I
I
was
said,
like,
look for the
"Oh."
guy with the Irish shit.
I was decked out in Notre Dame.
oh, by the way, real quick shout out. I'm the day before I popped with the fucking Wuhan flu, I was in Pache's getting some food, and I'm like, Tommy's like, get me a steak. And this kid's like behind the counter. I kind of recognized him, and he's like talking to the guy who he's serving now, and he's like, good guys, trash people. And I'm like, look down. I didn't have the sweatshirt on, so I was like wicked confused. And then but I recognized him. I'm like, oh, we're friends on Facebook. It's Kevin O'Connell,
Kevin
right?
O'Connell, yeah. Legend.
And great dude, by the way. First of all, went in the back room. I'm like, can I get a ribeye? And he's like, looks in the box. He's like, let me get you something from the back. Goes to the back, got a fucking epic steak.
Grabs a steak right off of Frankie Carbone's body.
Saw him today. Day before I got going, I saw him today. Went in there to pick some stuff up. But anyways, shout out to him. If you need good meat in the area,
That's normally where I get, because like I told you, I just made chicken française today, so I was looking for cutlets. I was like, do I want to go to Potch? That's where I usually go.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking paper thin there. Buy them many as you want, but I was like, fuck it, I'll go to Stop and Shop and ruin my life.
You know what it is? The guys there, like, now Kevin works I think he's like a butcher, right? But the guys who work the fucking deli slicer, like, they're not fucking around there. They know how to cut your shit so you want to put it on a sandwich.
Right.
There's nothing better when you get some fat zero who's like at Stop and Shop who doesn't want to be there. You have to be there anyways, and they're cutting fucking thicker than fucking Thanksgiving slices.
Oh, they
It's
don't
like,
care.
dude,
They're giving you the
Okay.
welfare
Take-
block of
you-
cheese.
yeah,
Like,
you
is this
take-
thin enough for you?
yeah, and then if you have to buy the fucking shit that's pre-sliced,
Yeah.
who's slicing that?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be there for the duration. Like, and you're just slicing the shit like it's like you have no pride in your fucking job.
I'm usually like if I want to get my shit done right, I'll wait for them. But sometimes I just got no patience, so I have to bite the bullet and just grab the pre-wrap shit. It's terrible.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
I can't
fucking
eat it.
2
I won't eat
sandwiches
it.
out of it.
Yeah. I won't
My
even
new
eat it.
go-to is when I go to New Deal and I get the Italian, I have them slice me up a few cold cuts too. It's
Look at
the
this.
best
Look at
way
this
to go.
fucking kid.
And
I mean-
then you make your own for the next few
you
days.
go.
If I get the fucking metabolism of Bobby Froyo, I'd be living life.
But back to real quick to Brown Jug. You asked me what
oh
it's
yeah,
like.
yeah. Describe it.
Were you there the last time when the fire alarm went off?
Yes, I was
And
there.
no one moved.
No one
right?
moved.
No one moved.
Absolutely.
Well,
And
we
the
were
fire
talking about
department came in and they were like, "What the fuck?"
because no one
Idiots.
cares. No one
No
cares.
one cared.
Nope. They're like, if it's burning down, we're all burning down.
Not one.
My
person
keto
moved.
numbers might come out.
So that's
I'll
a
get
brown
this
jug.
game.
That's a brown jug in a nutshell.
Last time I was there, it smelled like wet mop.
Still does.
It still does.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about the old brown jug. The
Yeah.
old brown jug was fire.
That was
You go to the urinal and people are blowing lines.
Yeah,
off
it was a insane establishment.
That's what it was.
But that was like I'd either go there or Good Times with my dad. He'd just be like, "Here's $20. There's a couple pinball machines. Leave me alone for the next few hours." You know.
Real quick. Oh, congratulations to Harry and Bella's second in the voting for North Shore Beefs. And now
It's not voting; it's rankings.
rankings.
Yeah.
Second in the
Yeah,
rankings.
I
And the thing you got to know about it is that Modern doesn't do beefs every day.
No, it's a Saturday.
Like-
I waited Saturday.
Some guy was piping up. Now listen, I'm not going to sit here and besmirch the great name of Modern Butcher. I'm not. If you want somebody to do
on
that,
the 14th, I got the beef class.
if you want somebody to do that, it's not going to be me. But some guy was up in arms. He's like, I drive to Bella's, and I live next to Newburyport. He's like, because he's that much of a Bella's lover.
They're in Danvers now, anyways.
Yeah, no, I know, but he was saying like he used to live next to.
Oh, he used to.
Yeah.
I think they just won the average because there is no more actual votes than Bella's. Like numbers wise,
No, it was like 130 or something like that.
nuts. And
131 or
like
something.
Modern Butcher wasn't even close to that. But
Yeah,
shout
so-
out to Modern Butcher. They got a great beef.
And we by the way, we also I don't think we've done a show since then. We went up to Twisted Fate and we did they had the North Shore Beefs like ugly sweater party.
I was looking. I thought you were talking about the other one. I was like, wait, that was the name of the place? The place in Burlington?
No, yeah, great time. It's you pronounce Kevin's last name Gagne? What'd you say? Oh, Gagne.
Gagne.
Yeah, it's gonna be Gagne.
Eric
right?
Gagne. Remember the picture?
Yeah.
Spelled the same
Hey,
way.
listen, I'm just asking.
no, we
Maybe
remember
he knows something I don't
Greg Gagne. Remember?
Oh,
Minnesota Twin
the
shortstop.
know. No, Kevin.
Pinay.
Pinay. Pinette?
Pinette.
It's Pinay?
I think so.
Pinata? Who are you
The
talking
owner of
No,
Twisted
I'm talking
Fate.
about Kevin Gagne.
Oh, Kevin
Gagne.
Gagne.
Yeah.
Texas
I don't know.
A&M.
Yes, I know what
Yes.
you're talking about now.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people used to say Angie. Some people said Ainge. You know what I mean? I mean, there's different ways
Yeah.
of saying these names.
I honestly don't know.
So he's a Frenchman. Is that what we're saying?
he's gotta be.
He's a Frenchman.
Patrick Roy. Patrick
Anyway,
Roy.
Kinda
saw
like
him, Matt
Fitzmaurice.
West. Saw him, Matt West, Ferg. All those guys were there. It was a great night. Best part was I got off the exit. And this Fitzy pulls up behind me in a truck and he fucking flashes his high beams at me. And I go, oh, look at this fucking dickhead. So I put my hand out and I fucking give him the bird. And I'm like kind of slowing down and fucking with him. Pull into the parking lot, walk in. I'm like, oh, Fitzy must have parked out back. I walk in, Fitzy's sitting there having a beer already. It wasn't Fitzy. Lucky I didn't get my fucking bell rung.
It's hilarious. When I was waiting for Modern Butcher on Saturday, there's some guy walk by, and I'm like, "Is that Fitzy?" I'm like, "Should I say what's up?" And he's walking by. You didn't go to Modern Butcher Saturday, did you? This guy looked exactly like him, and I was like, "I'm not gonna say hi if it's I feel like a dick."
Another 6'4" Viking
Yeah,
walking
they
through.
looked exactly like him.
They breed them at the North Shore Beefs farm. That's what they're working on. So Bobby, how'd you get anything good? What'd you get for your son? Didn't need to get him a new kicking
What
leg.
the hell does he
Obviously.
need? No, he doesn't need anything.
Free
Yeah.
subscription
Yes.
to the bus.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't need anything. I was in Miami. He didn't need anything.
Oh yeah. How was Miami?
Miami was fabulous.
Dude, I see all these fucking pictures of just Bobby by himself
By
with a
himself.
drink in his
Let me
hand
tell
like
you,
a pimp.
Miami is a very interesting place. I haven't been in probably, Jesus, like 15 years. It's completely different now. So they have a section, it's called Brickell, that's like Seaport. And it's like every girl there's an Instagram model. Every guy thinks he's like going to be on GQ. It's fucking not my spot.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got to go somewhere else.
Was it
course.
you? Who are you with?
One of my buddies and
Yeah.
his wife and then a couple other people.
Yeah.
And
Bobby ends up at Hooters.
Well, I was gonna
No.
say it must,
No,
must be
no.
heaven. I know, like Danny, you love Spanish women. So I
we
mean,
get
it must have
also,
been-
yeah, we get an Uber driver. I say, take me to the place where the Colombians are. We pull up. I'm like, I don't know about this spot. I'm like, all right, if you say it's good, I'll go in. You getting wanded? I'm like, yeah, this is my spot.
Yeah.
You go in. I'm like, there was like one
only a
of
Corona.
two white people there,
Yeah.
and I loved it. It was the best. If I got shanked, I would have went to heaven there. Every guy is just like, why are you here?
I
And
would
I'm
have,
like,
dude.
you know I am
like,
here.
yeah, exactly. I mean, nobody would have stuck out in a place like that bigger than Brendan Ahern. Would have been like, look at this fucking guy in his vineyard vine.
What a
shirt.
beautiful place, though.
Nantucket red shorts.
Help me out with my 401k, dickhead. By the way, so the Brickell was the name of the neighborhood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's like, you know how we have Seaport? They
Yeah.
call that Brickell. And it's just like
They used
all
to
these
be
upscale bars. And it's just, I had the funniest story. We're in there. So we meet the bartender was from New York, but she had a friend that just went up here at Moxie. And I guess they just opened
Moxie
one up.
Hotel?
No, the Moxie bar, it's like a bar and restaurant.
Oh,
So they just opened one up in Boston. I don't know where it is, but she was like, "My friend's up there. Go see her or whatever."
Moxie Hotel. So it might be the same spot because the first time I was at a Moxie was in Denver,
Okay.
and my brother was like, "You're more than welcome to stay with me, but like the bachelor party, or like the bride, they're all staying at this Moxie Hotel. What the fuck's so special about it?"
No, it wasn't anything special.
No,
but
it's like a club.
yeah, that's what it is. And you're like, "What the fuck is
But
going
the hotel
on?"
room, I'm not kidding. I think I spent $700 a night. It's a bed and a fucking bathroom, and that's it. Like you don't.
Can touch the shit while you're in bed.
It's insane.
So
like
it's all,
house.
all for that club.
It's more hotel rooms is what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's like Tetris. Like
Yeah,
one
yeah,
room's
yeah,
like this
yeah.
way, the other room's this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah, they have in New York like yotels they call
Yes.
it or whatever. Yeah.
Same
yeah.
fucking idea.
But everyone goes to this place, and it's all the
Oh, it
girls.
was a-
all the girls are like 9s and 10s. They're hot.
It was a
whatever.
banger. It was a banger hotel, but I was like, for the amount of money that I got, I couldn't. You'd be screwed, Fitz. I couldn't fucking do my wingspan without fucking hitting both walls. It was insane.
So the best part of it is, so this guy comes in at like it's like 12:30. We were just getting close. I think they were open later. I don't even know. We were out late. This guy comes in. He's got his full fucking doctor's scrubs on.
Love it.
Like,
Let's go.
you didn't go home and change? No. You
giving
want to
him-
show up here to like
Yeah,
show
yeah,
people
yeah.
you're a doctor.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
he's
like,
doing the BBLs.
yeah. So he's like, he's trying to talk to the girl at the bar. We're sitting right here. And he's like,
Pulls out an IV.
I'm like, who are you? Doogie Howser? He's like, he didn't even know who Doogie Howser was.
That's embarrassing.
Dude, you know
I
what's
showed
funny?
my age real
What
fast.
a
Me
fraud.
Me and Maggie went for like our anniversary. Like we only married a couple of years. Like Tess was one, so we Maggie was knocked up like immediately upon arrival. But anyways, we went out for our anniversary and we stayed at the Jury Hotel or whatever it's called in downtown Boston. Whatever, it's just some fucking hotel. And we would start drinking all day, and like we hadn't been out of the house in like months, and like we were fucked up by like 5:30, and by like 7 we finished dinner, and then we came back and like we're at this bar and we're just talking to people, and this dude was like fucking this zero of a fucking dickhead. Like I don't even believe people are doctors. Like I don't even believe it's like a thing. It's like when people say they don't believe in dinosaurs. Like
Or
I don't even know
naps.
if that's real. Yeah. But this guy was like this kid. He was like younger than us, and he's like, yeah, I'm in. He's a fucking prick. And he's like talking to us. He's like, yeah, I'm in neoplastics at Children's Hospital. And I just look at him. I go, damn, we ever tell you look like Napoleon Dynamite? And Maggie just spits a drink out on him. It was fucking awesome. Like, fucking loser. Anyways, probably a great guy who saved 1 million kids' lives. I'm like, what, you fucking idiot?
Was Uncle Rico loser?
There was this kid named, the reason I asked about Brickle was when me and a couple of my buddies had our first sales job, we worked. It was like we were all like 22 to 23, and there was this one kid who was like used to be in a fucking punk band. His name was Brad Brickle, and he was like big heavy kid, and he was like 28, and he's like he was from Pennsylvania, and he'd be like, I'd always be like, he'd be like, hey Brandon, what's up, man? And I'd be like, hey, what's going on, Brad? And he'd be like, his line on the phone would be he'd be talking to a guy, the guy'd be like, yeah, I'm from like Belmar, New Jersey, and he'd be like. Man, I used to work at a record store in York, PA. All right, man. I used to fucking. That's not far from there. Okay, all right, buddy. You're like I'd be like, what are you talking about? You'd always be like, yeah, I used to work at a record shop, man, down there. You ever hear of the band the Melvins? Anyways, Brad Brickle, great man. So yeah.
Speaking of naps, Joey Boats,
Oh yeah.
I took a nap every single day on vacation.
Oh, he's not gonna like to hear that.
Yeah, every single day. I took
So we got
nap
a
on the
big. So
couch.
Joey Boats is coming on soon. We've been having some major back and forth. We're gonna talk documentaries and cults when
Yeah.
Joey Boats comes on.
We've
got
been
some-
in a whirlwind.
We've been in a
I watched one today.
You guys got me through COVID, basically. I like Boats is that love has won. So I want to really
not-
talk about
yeah,
it.
let's not
But
go
what I'm
crazy.
saying is that in preparation for that show with Joey Boats, you should watch Love Has Won. It's on HBO.
Yeah, it's only 3 episodes.
3
think I've
episodes.
seen it.
You got to see
Yeah,
it.
you didn't
It's
see it
fucking
either.
Oh, you gotta
crazy,
see it.
dude. I watched the whole thing in like one night. It's
What is it about?
Me too.
It's
This
about a
lady
cult.
starts a cult. She calls herself Mother God.
Yeah.
And she just runs people's lives.
yeah, and these people are.
She's a vicious, vicious alcoholic.
oh my
Fucking
god,
awesome.
she makes me and Fitzy look like fucking like
Might
like
have to invest some time in
yeah,
that.
It's
yeah.
only 3 hours, dude. It's
Really?
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I could watch it again. Like I could really watch it again. Another little recommendation for anybody out there is and don't mishear me when I pronounce this, but like Maggie was like the night I went down with COVID and she was out here, she's like, I'm watching this show, it's fucking hilarious. It's called Kunk on Earth. And it's like a It's kind of like the old Borats or like the old Ali G's, but it's a woman who's supposed to be like a historical researcher, and she's interviewing these people, and she's fucking
don't know?
hilarious, and she's English.
Yeah.
and it's fucking hilarious. It's very, very funny.
I'll check it
5
out.
episodes. It's very good. Easy watch. So we got the 19th coming up.
Yep.
We got Jeff Clow. Oh, by the way, I wish I downloaded the audio of Josh's prank call to the. That is one of
that
the
was
funniest
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
things
So funny.
I was
I've ever-
crying listening to
I've
it.
ever fucking heard. I think I could probably play it off the Facebook, but like, dude, he was like, "You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get to it." And then I think my favorite is so. For anybody who hasn't seen it, go to the Facebook page. It's like probably 4 deep in the posts. It's on our Instagram too. Josh was like, I'm like, can I post that? Because you at work. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, post that shit. He doesn't even have social media, so it would be news to him if somebody found it. But basically, he pranks a guy that used to work with him. The guy was an iron worker for like 35 years, and now he's a
truck
Now he's a
driver.
truck driver, and Josh like pretended he was like the
Looking for a delivery.
and fucking starts calling the guy like a bag of shit. He's like, I got a lowly truck driver on there. And he's just shitting down the guy's throat. My favorite was when he goes, well, you don't have to, it's Christmas week. You don't have to raise your voice to me.
That was the best.
Anyways, it was great fucking shit. But yeah, so we got the 19th. So we got a fucking announced today on the page, and we were teasing it. We got a fucking, who's bringing the food?
Jump and Doobie.
Jump and Doobie.
A fucking tag team worth its weight in gold.
What
Yeah.
was that he just posted the other day? I was like, I want to eat that. It was like a meatball slider with doobie sauce. I was like, I want to eat that right now and put it up.
He does. Jump Down makes the
Because it's
best
all
food.
slow. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
almost like porn.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's what he's going for.
yeah, oh, it works.
He's got
Makes you want to Peter North.
He's got Doobie on the 1s and 2s, and they're doing a taco bar.
They just announced the
And buffalo thighs.
And buffalo thighs, yes. Also, I might have an extra couple tickets. So here's the deal. I bought a table of 10.
yeah.
I got me and Maggie, my parents, my sister Emily and Nate. My oldest sister can't go because she's getting a dog. She's a dummy. And Buggy and Maria. My table's going to seat 11, by the way. Mohan is going to be there at my table. And my buddy Scotty Moe and his wife Courtney are going, but they bought their own tickets. So I have at least one extra ticket.
Okay.
So if somebody is really hard up, let me know.
Say
and
no
you
more.
Can get it. You know what I mean? And it's a freebie. How do you like that? There's a little fucking Christmas spirit for you.
Bingo.
Coming out of fucking COVID lockdown.
So here's your menu for the 19th if you are going.
Give it to me.
This is Jump and Doobie, Test Kitchen, $10 taco bar, your choice of 2 tacos with rice, soft or hard shell, classic ground beef, or Doobie's braised buffalo chicken thighs. Topped with cheese, pico, lettuce, sour cream, additional, which he butchered that word, topping $2. Doobie's buffalo blue cheese crema, cilantro lime crema, HVS sauce, which I have no idea what that is, and a little bit of guac.
Is it HV?
S.
HVAC sauce.
High voltage.
Yeah, it's very high voltage sauce. Yeah. That is what it is. His own proprietary blend. Listen, here's the thing. Jump's not here to win a spelling contest, all right? He's there to fucking make you some great food.
Yeah.
I love that he
Additional
put-
looks Spanish right now in the way that he spelled it.
I tell you right now, you know who's absolutely fucking pumped is Jeff Klaus pumped. I gotta. By the way, I'm gonna bring you a shirt for Sunday because you need a lodge, right?
Yep.
I got a shirt for Jeff Clow, and I got a shirt for I haven't forgot Jonathan Moraes doesn't even listen to the show, but he wants a shirt.
Oh, he is very mad at us, by the way.
You know what?
I told you why, though, right?
Because why?
You put a post up of you getting your hair cut in a barbershop.
That's my barbershop.
He was not happy.
Listen, that's my barbershop.
Called me right out.
Listen,
Who
Called
did?
me.
Who called
My
you?
barber.
where
Really?
do my nephews get their haircut? From him.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna quit on a place that I've been going to. And by the way, the first year I went there, they handed me a beer on Thanksgiving. I'm like, I'll never not come to your shop ever again.
Well, that's
and
Papa's
that's
Den
it.
does that too.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that I think he should understand that, like, you know, what if we got sponsored by a different barbershop that came out and was like, hey, we want to give you guys fucking $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like,
What if
you know what I
Glenn's
mean?
Baba?
Oh my bad.
listen,
Glenn's
not
barber
saying that
office,
can
yeah.
happen, but you're saying, you know, anything can happen in this
Right.
world. Speaking of sponsors, We're in talks with a new sponsor. Some of you've heard about on the show before, which I think is going to be done soon. I was actually would be done by now, but I was too sick to deal with it. But Old Faithful, Lily Pease, still in the house. LilyPeaseChicken.com. You know, I know Bobby Froio has eaten there many times.
Oof.
Yeah.
Very fabulous.
Yep, very fabulous. Some of the best sandwiches that you can get. They validate your parking, and now we're in Bruins and Celtic season. You can go to Hub Hall like Clocky does, wander over there and grab yourself something. They have the best food. 50 Binney Street. You can park in the back. There is a garage if you can find it correctly, unlike Danny, and they will validate that parking for you. We're gonna do an event there in probably March, I think.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so and talk like we did last year, live podcast, and then maybe we'll have it so people can hear the podcast and then tunes afterwards.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been too long.
I know. When was the last time?
Last year in March or February.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was
February.
during March
About a
Madness.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was games on.
Yep. So,
But then you played there since then.
Yeah,
I've
played
been there since then.
yeah, but that was
As
Danny's first stand up.
that's right. That was right.
Yeah.
I skipped that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
were
it was-
down in Texas
it was
for
way
Christ's
the fuck
sakes.
down in
Yeah,
South
exactly.
Shore
I
somewhere.
get it.
Carver,
Yeah,
Mass.
South Shore
Oh, by the way,
sucks.
speaking of that, let's talk that. What are you doing this weekend?
You mean
You got a
Saturday?
gig?
I do. Saturday. It's they made me like post the flyer. The flyer
Blurry as fuck.
looks like dog shit.
But it's at Joe Fish.
It's at Joe Fish. It's on Osgood Street, North Andover.
Yep, right down the street from
Bella's.
Bella's.
Yep. Same street. So
Some beef.
I'll be there with Paul Gilligan, Jason Merrill, who's also a union guy. He's not a plumber, but that's all right. Still a good guy. And Johnny Peasy's running the show. So we'll be there and having a grand old time. That's Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday night. And while you're there, you can get Bella's roast beef. So bellasna.com, 1211 Osgood Street. Harry, like we just said, they're winning everything, and they're awesome. And I'm way overdue to get up there. I was actually, he
Next
texted
time
me,
you
he's
go,
like,
I'm gonna go with you.
yeah,
I
he's
haven't
like, I
been
have a
there
check
yet.
for you. I'm like, I know, I can't
You haven't been there at all?
get
No,
up there.
I want to compare the two.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
Not that either one of them's gonna. I'm gonna fucking inhale it.
Listen, it's an experience.
A good beef, you
Yeah,
can't go wrong.
It's not. There's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. And then afterwards, well, depending on what month we go, we can have ginger ales, but like we can go over to the Lock and Key with Fonz and. So.
The locking.
Oh, by the way, you can thank COVID for the fucking best of show, which people really liked.
Oh, yeah.
That
good.
was pretty good.
That was, dude. That was literally took from fucking 7:30 in the morning. I cut the first reel and I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm doing this. I got nothing to do. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. It took till I was like, it'll be up by 1. And I just forced myself to keep fucking
It was
scrolling.
You were
through
pretty
and-
fucking close. I think it was 105. You were
Yeah.
like, it's 20 minutes out, and I'm like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
but next year I learned my lesson. I'm gonna cut from each show as we go and find funny things to put in there. You know what I mean?
The funniest thing that we talked about, I think, was the Juggalos, though.
Juggalos was
that was
unbelievable.
That was fucking hilarious.
No handsome juggalos. There's never been one.
Wait till you see the kid from Oxiana.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I might
see
watch
that
that tonight.
hairline?
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
So-
you also said the greatest line via text message a couple days ago that juggalos, you could smell a juggalo through a TV.
That's true. You can. I look at them. I'm like, I know that guy smells like shit. He smells like cigarettes and shit. You know what
I
I mean?
vocally erupted when I read that.
All right. Also, let's just do the rest of the sponsors. Wicked Cornhole, wickedcornhole.com. We got boards as a door prize for the 19th
Yep.
from Wicked Cornhole.
Yep.
Same exact ones that I have. Sean's going to pick those up. I think he's picking up today or tomorrow. So he's picking those up. You can get whatever you want on their website. They have custom boards. You can get pulling the cork boards. You can get whatever. Like I said, we went to that big event for Bruce there a couple weeks ago, and we love to support them. So they are the best. Baltic.
Birch.
There we go.
How's Birch?
They are.
Haven't heard from Birch, dude. He's kind of left me out.
Yeah, he did.
Dry,
Huh? He
dude.
fucked you over. Main Street. You found a new boyfriend. Main Street Rear. Main Street Rear across from across from Treehouse. Great joint. And then and I'm blanking on. We do have another sponsor.
Tedco.
Tedco. Jesus fucking Christ.
Get in bed
Get
with
in
Ted.
with Ted. He's gonna hate my guts right now. By the way, he's the first one who said to me, "I'm re-upping." Like here I am leaving him out like a dickhead. You know what I mean? Listen, I talked about
I
it.
got your back, Ted.
Listen, I
Today.
talked about it. All right. If you want to fucking you want to get some shit done at your house, right? You better be calling Teddy. All All right, that's a fact. Get in bed with Ted. Like his wife, as I said, she does not like it when I say this, but she doesn't listen to the show either, so it's not a problem. 617-996-6827. Renovations. Like, I met his whole team. Me and Gentile went. First of all, Ted put on a spread, right? This shit was fucking unbelievable, dude. We were at Bobby, it's Bobby C's, right? That's the name of the
Tony
place?
C's.
Tony C's. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, that was, for me, that was like
Bobby
going into the
C
big
is
city.
about to have a restaurant, though. If we know him.
Yeah. Anyways, they had put up a great spread. And I met his whole team. Like, everybody who works there. They're all fucking awesome people. I was talking to the girl who does the social media. I'm going to help her out with some ideas. We get some thoughts on how to, like, expand the social media. So, listen, when you sponsor us, we help you out, too, with ideas. You know what I mean? Like, here's an idea. Give us free roast beef for a year. All right? You know what I mean? Anyways.
Just spitballing here, Harry. That's all.
Yeah. So talk to Teddy. If you want to get an addition, you got to do something, anything you got to do in your house, you want to get your basement redone, whatever. I wish I had him, wish he was available at that time. And I think he has some, so he'll come over, give you an estimate. And I think he'd be open to work with anybody that that listens to this show. So 617-996-6827. Call Teddy. Like I said, if we find out that you are not calling Teddy, then you will be in the
doghouse.
Yeah, there you go. My mind's still on a long haul here, kid. Like with this COVID, I'm telling you, fucking my brain is like
That fever fucking killed a bunch of brain cells.
dude. It's like that and fucking watching all those documentaries. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, that's the deal. But we got a big year coming up.
Yeah.
Lots of events, right? We had a great year last year.
Sure did.
We had a great, phenomenal last end of the year show. Like, I think we were gonna try to get maybe one more in. No, we weren't gonna. Right? We were just gonna do the first. But I mean, Clocky to end it was just like it doesn't get any better than that.
I remained undefeated in drafts for 2023.
Yes.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I beat you in something.
No, he didn't. Never. I never picked Gillis.
Listen,
We know. We know
He
you.
was
don't.
always fourth.
listen. Tom Ahern,
No,
who might be the only.
I beat you in one of them.
Nope.
Tom Ahern saying,
I don't remember that.
Name it.
my father picked Clocky to win that draft. He said just because he's Clocky. That's it. That's the only reason.
I think was it like the Thanksgiving one?
Nope, you lost that one.
No,
No,
chance.
what'd you pick?
all
All sides?
appetizers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
But
sucked.
you
You
guys
definitely didn't win the
Sucked,
Christmas
yeah.
movie one. That was,
No.
that was a low moment for you, draft wise.
listen.
Friday
You
3.
definitely didn't win the sports movies one either.
I should have.
No, you didn't.
Shut
You
up.
forgot the fan.
I did forget the fan.
Oh, also, thank you very much to Chris Shelley for the New Year's Eve pictures,
yeah,
unbelievable.
which were unbelievable.
All of his pictures have been fucking unbelievable.
My buddy sent me the picture of me in the wheelchair, like as Lieutenant Dan. He goes, and he goes, "This is what they give women in sexual classes, what not to masturbate to." Is this picture of you in a fucking. Anyways, so yeah, we got big plans this year. We're gonna do. Oh, by the way, the Young Wolf Done's gonna be March 1st, like we said.
Yep.
Get tickets to that. That has nothing to do with us,
Yeah,
but it's a
it's a
fucking
fun show.
awesome time.
Fun show.
What did we get? 2 tables last time?
We
3.
got 3.
3 tables.
We got 3.
My whole family came. John Connell and his buddy, my mail clerk, the guy's the fucking man. Loves to gas Bud Lights. Jumptown was fucking making burgers.
Yep.
And it was literally one of my favorite nights of the year.
It was awesome. It was a
Fitzy,
great
you gotta
night.
get you this. By the way, the other thing we got fucked on because of this dumb fucking sickness I had was we were all supposed to go out to dinner.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And we had it all planned out. We're gonna go 621, come back here. I was fucking pumped for that. Like that was the thing I was actually looking forward to the most on vacation was that. And that wasn't what I'm watching fucking Juggalo videos on my phone like a dickhead, So anyways, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have and we'll do like we said, we're gonna do that thing at do something at Lily P's. We're also going to we'll definitely be doing obviously the party again next year.
What about
So the golf tournament,
Here we
I'm
go.
talking. I've got 2 phone calls into fucking Mount Hood. Trying to get somebody on the phone there is like trying to get somebody on the phone at Venmo. Like I don't know what the guy. And dude, not a lie. When I was starting to feel a little bit better yesterday, I'm like, I'm taking a walk. I gotta get out of this fucking basement. So I walked all the way up to Mount Hood.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Remember when you shooed me away when you were on the phone?
Yeah.
I was at Mount Hood, and he's like, "Yeah, Danny, get away
I
from
was
me."
on the phone. I was doing business. This
Walking
fucking
his dog, I'm like,
this huge FedEx.
"Hey."
There's nobody up there, right? So this big FedEx truck is trying to do delivery. Black dude gets out, right? Not that matters. I had a
Nope, Malcolm X
hat. And he walks up and he's trying to fucking get in and deliver the clubs or whatever he has. And I'm like watching the poor bastard. And he's like walking around, knocking on every door. And I want to be like, I hear you, dude. I'm trying to get a hold of somebody too. Trying to fucking do a golf tournament up here. So, anyways, but my guy Billy Nolan, who I used to run the other tournament with, he's like, I'm gonna hook you up. I'll help you out. He was busy last week, so we're gonna talk this week. So we are working on that. Prefer to do it in the spring.
Oh,
But,
really?
I mean, if we have to do it in the fall, we have to do it in the fall.
No, but I just
I like
didn't
a
know.
spring tourney. You know what I mean?
Listen, if it's nice out today, I'd go today.
Oh,
I just
obviously.
didn't know how booked out they are.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm one of the fucking princes of Melrose, right?
Yep.
So like, you roll out the red carpet for this shit, you know? Like, don't give me any bullshit about some, Jimmy Fun tournament or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking.
Yeah,
guys
fuck
guys want to get drunk.
Fuck kids that are sick.
Yeah, but hopefully we can do it there. But if not, we're gonna find a place. We're doing a fucking tournament. All right.
Anyone need a cart driver?
There you go. Bobby will be there for the after party.
Yes.
Hey, how's your cornhole game coming? By the way.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
How'd you make out? How'd you make out the
I
other
didn't
day?
know you played, and then I was
played.
told that
No,
by
it's-
Miguel that you've been playing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, I
I
gotta
get killed by the Cambodians though.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
another. That's like
I laid them all to waste the night that I went with Miguel, and I fucking.
Oh, I
took the
did
thing
tell
down
one
by
of them. I was
myself.
like, Cream. I told him. He's, Brendan.
Yeah,
I
he
said, yeah,
knows.
he's gonna be my partner. He goes, you gotta go partner.
Yeah, he's felt the fucking wrath of my email. That was the
at
day
MC.
at
That's when we
MC.
met.
Yeah, Cream. Yeah, that's like these guys have like 9
He almost
names.
fought some kid on
he did.
New Year's. Bossy. Does you know who that is?
Bossy.
Kid
no.
from
He had a kid-
Maine.
he had a kid-
Nazi.
He had
Not Nazi.
Bossy
Nazi
on the
would
shirt.
never
He
fight
had
anyway.
the score. He was like definitely on a team or something.
Oh yeah,
They're
all
two young
teams.
kids.
And what they started getting in each other's
They were
mouths.
chirping him, and I'm like, "You're gonna chirp this dude? He's fucking
He's
jacked."
absolutely
They're
ripped.
Both those two
Yeah,
kids look
Cream's
like
a
they never,
monster, dude.
Yeah.
those two kids look like they never played sports in their life. That's the only thing they could do is play cornhole.
Dude, Cream, you ever look at his old pictures on Facebook? He used to be a dump.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then
Oh, yeah.
he's one of those kids who like got it together, but then kept it together forever.
Oh,
you know
he
what I
was,
mean?
He was heated.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's a
I
big
feel
dude.
you.
I
I'm
saw
on
him-
your side.
Yeah, he's jacked.
So he saw me after he came in second, and I was watching the Michigan game down there. So the other one that told me about
Yeah.
it, and I was like, this. First off, he's the nicest guy on
No,
earth.
that's what I said.
No, Cream's a great guy.
That
He
the fact
comes
that
up-
he got mad, it was like this
he
kid.
came
was
up-
like
he
a
doesn't even
dick.
drink.
He came. No, he had a couple. But
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't
but-
think he drank.
Once in
No.
a while, he
Yeah,
does.
once in a while.
But he had like a, I don't know. I was like, Cream, I heard you're about to stop Bruce Lee and
Oh, he must have
motherfuckers.
got.
There was 6 people in the bar.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm so sorry to everybody. And
No, 'cause he's the nicest
everyone's
kid.
like, what the fuck's he
Yeah,
talking
he's a
about? I was
great
like,
guy,
oh, you
dude.
almost killed somebody over
You know,
there.
you should have sticked the girl. Did you see the girl?
Oh, yeah, she was ripped.
You must know her.
Who?
The girl that plays with them. That's fucking ripped.
I don't know. There's
She
a
got
lot
her
of
sweatshirt now. She finished third.
Dude, there's a lot of fucking. Listen,
I was like-
juggalos and cornhole people aren't too far from each other.
I was trying
you
to
know?
decide if I thought she was hot or if she wanted to punch me in the face.
I want to bang this girl or wrestle her. What do I want to do with this girl? Cream's great. I love his
this
buddy
chick
too.
right
Yeah, I don't know her.
then that was Cream's
Oh, that's
partner.
TJ.
That's
That's my
TJ.
guy. Yeah,
Who's
TJ's
the-
my guy.
Who's the bald dude that always wears the bandana around his neck? You played with him?
Oh, that's Cambodian King or whatever.
He
his name
scares
is.
the living shit out of me,
I
but
love
he's
him.
the nicest guy on earth.
Yeah,
too.
he's a great guy.
He doesn't drink. He
That's
just gives
TJ.
the money
TJ,
away.
I've been playing with TJ forever.
Okay.
TJ's
Which one's
the man.
TJ? I
Well,
must know who that is.
The one that
Little
played
dude.
with Cream.
Yeah. He's a good kid.
He's
too.
a
That's
great
great.
player too. Awesome
then-
guy.
I'd get 3 and he'd get 4, and he'd be like, "Oh,
He's
you
the-
shot
he's
really
like
good."
Burgess and
Like,
fucking Arthur.
I'm like,
That's my
"Fuck you."
guys.
I want to say "fuck you," but he's
By the way,
so
everybody
nice.
listens. That's a cornhole guy right now. It's like Burgess, Arthur. Yeah, they're like feed me.
No, but I was with these guys after their tournament.
Yeah.
And
Burgess is an awesome guy.
yeah.
But
And then
he's a great
I
guy.
met our guy now, Tommy Halloran.
Tommy's the man.
Yeah.
Tommy's the absolute man. Tommy's like when I first started playing cornhole, I just went to this fucking. I've told this before. Went to a Knights of Columbus in Wilmington by myself. I was sitting in the car looking at the place. I'm like, what am I doing with my fucking life? And I walked in. First guy I met was this kid Tom, and he stunk. So did I, kind of, but he really stunk. And he's like, yeah, I'm from Charlestown. We started hanging out a little bit. And he's literally now one of the best players that you've ever seen.
Yeah, no, he
so
came
it's-
right up to me. He was like, I know Brendan well. You guys are killing this thing. I'm a big fan. And
Dude,
we
he's
shook hands. And
like
rest
one
is
of the fucking all-time best people in the world. One of my if I had to list my top 5 favorite people in the cornhole world, he'd be 36. But
It's funny because most
he's
of
in
them
my
are
top
nice.
5.
When I first started going to Darcy, what's the kid that plays? He's always at the big tournaments. He went to a few of hers.
Kraken?
No. The young kid. He's really good. He played with the situation on something. and-
Situation.
What are you
Oh, Jacob Trzynski?
yes.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hate him so bad.
Yeah, he's a
and
good
he's
kid.
like,
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Wall.
This is how you got to throw. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Jacob's
guess I love
he's
you.
nasty. He's a pro. Yeah. He's
No, but you want to hate because he's so good. You're like, I fucking hate you.
Oh,
but
yeah,
no,
he-
then
yeah.
he talks to you
He's
and you're
great,
like, all right,
great
you're
player.
a good kid.
His old man's plays a lot. You remember him, Dave Trzynski? He's like a great athlete at Lowell. Like he's got these long ass arms, and he's just got something in his eye that you do not want to get that left hook. Like you could just tell, like this guy could fucking take you out in 13 seconds.
Speaking of Lowell that throw people into boards and stuff, did you see that picture of Jumptown in his high school garb when he was playing hockey?
Oh yeah,
No.
Yeah, he was on the ice.
With the assistant fucking patch on the
Really?
Oh yeah.
You look like a beast.
Yeah. I mean, he looked fucking 7 feet tall, but I mean, he's just
Yeah, he's a fucking
He's a
dude.
big kid.
He's
Anyways,
a-
and
you
put
don't-
skates on him and
Yeah.
pads and everything.
You don't want to fucking listen. It's a good thing for a lot of people that Jumptown likes to get high because I mean,
yeah,
if
he
he was
was
like an angry person, like it wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? I always talk about that. Like I wish I loved getting high. Like I wish I was like I saw this comic the other night. He's like, stop drinking. He's like, 'cause I didn't realize it was that guy, that fucking guy, is the Australian guy, whatever his name
Oh,
is.
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries. He's like, I didn't realize how good weed was. I was too busy doing coke and booze and everything. And I'm like, weed stinks. Like I wish it was great. Like I wish I liked it. I know people love it.
Yeah.
Like it would be great if I was like just like, oh, I love burning weed all the time. You know what I mean? Like and just talking about like spaceships. Like I wish I wish that was like my life. You know what I mean? Like I burn weed. I think I'm in a cult. Like I'm like Larry David in the mirror.
You know
When
what
he's
I
like,
will
"Read a
burn
book."
from time to time?
What? A stick.
Dick. And I did it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I bought a couple for me and my brother-in-laws, and we went out and burned a few sticks.
Love it.
Yeah.
It was fucking raining, cold.
Yeah.
It sucked out.
By the way, I gotta give a little shout out to because Evan actually kind of had the idea for the your buddy Evan Valera had the idea for the best of. He was like, "I'll give you timestamps and everything." Because but like I just beat him to it. So
He's had a couple good ideas that
he does,
The
yeah.
fucking sports movie draft was his idea.
yeah, he
He wanted to put restrictions on it. He wanted to put first 4 picks have to be the 4 major American sports.
so
And
I'm
then
at
your fifth,
yeah.
and then
That's
your
not
fifth
bad.
pick. Because think about it, we could have went for hours and hours.
Oh,
on
you
that
coulda.
topic.
Oh.
Yeah, could have been a
You know what I
10
mean?
we
team
gotta-
draft.
You're gonna have to do
Gillis
that
got
draft
roasted.
again.
Yeah,
for that.
we should definitely do another episode about it.
No one talked about Sean O'Brien's pick with Cool Runnings, number 1.
But
Overall,
Sean's half our age.
doesn't matter.
It's like a child.
Doesn't matter. it's
That's
Cool
true.
Runnings.
Cool Runnings a great movie.
It's
but it's not
it's
my
an
top
obscure
5. I get
pick.
it. Yeah. I get it.
Sean Bryan also is a contrarian comic.
He is.
Like
So,
he likes to make people annoyed.
Yes, irony is fucking his
Yeah, he likes to make.
repertoire.
Oh, by the way, was he at your ugly sweater party?
He did swing by. Yep.
Yeah, because I got a FaceTime from him when I was
Yep,
asleep.
he did swing by.
I was dead
Unlike some
asleep.
people.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's,
hey,
you
listen.
know, it's fine.
I'll say this: I can hang my hat on this. Everything except for that ugly sweater party that you've ever hosted, I've been at.
For sure.
Comedy, ugly sweater parties, random occurrences at 621.
Yep.
Hooters. I'm pretty much
Golf
undefeated.
tourneys. No, you're pretty good. You're pretty
I'm pretty
good.
much undefeated.
I know. I was disappointed Darcy didn't have hers this year.
I know. Yeah, that's the
And I
thing.
got the phone call in Miami, and you guys were arguing with me.
I was fucking furious, dude.
They're like, did I not, or did I,
had
have
mine the
I was like,
23rd.
I don't know.
Yeah.
because she was having hers the 16th.
That's why you had it late.
Yes.
And then she didn't have the party?
And she's like, I never even set that date. I go,
Selfish.
why would I make that up? I go, yeah,
She
you
has
did.
it every year.
I know. Why would I make that
I
up?
was so fucked up at that party last year. I had to leave. Remember, I couldn't stand up outside, and I was like, if I die on the street corner,
I mean,
I'm
they
sure
have
I'm
a
gonna die.
bartender there. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you not get fucked
It
up?
was unbelievable, dude. I was like fucking barely standing. And then I think you had to leave because your son was sick, right?
He was sick. Yeah.
And I remember I'm like, where's Bobby? And Miguel's like, he had to leave. His son's sick. And I'm like, all right, fuck this. I just walked straight out of the place. I'm like, Bobby's gone. I'm fucking leaving. Fuck this.
New Year's Eve, I spent with Evan.
Did you?
Yep.
Nice. What'd you guys do?
Went to his house. He had his brother-in-law and family over, my family over, a couple other
Chinese food?
local families. No, we did Anthony's in Reading.
Subs?
No, chicken fingers.
Nice.
fucking-
Appetizers and shit?
Yeah.
Trays of shit.
Nice.
And then fucking his kid Carter, the one that called me Shitsy on the fucking voicemail.
Fucking name.
Dude, he's like 9, right?
Yeah.
He calls in and calls me Shitsy on the podcast. This is the second time I've played him in Mario Kart 64.
Yeah.
He's beat me both times.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's embarrassing.
Now-
It is, and I'm fucking nasty at the game.
Not that
Evans.
good.
Evans
Yeah,
got some-
shitsy on at Mario Kart.
Shitsy, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna talk about Evan right now. Evan's got a 64,
That's great.
right?
Yep.
The joysticks are so
Stuck.
fucking loose.
Oh, yeah.
they're
Well, yeah.
loose.
Wiggly.
Yeah. And I always get the red controller somehow. So I mean, I'm not blaming the
That's
tools.
they call
but-
that the shitsy controller.
Yeah, that's a shitsy controller.
They got a little collusion going on there.
I don't know. Who knows?
Shitsy.
All right,
It's just
listen,
funny how I always get the red one.
I think we should do some voicemails now.
Okay.
We usually do them later in the show, but I think there's something in here that's pretty special. So
Probably Carter calling me shitsy and saying how I lost again.
you guys can all hear.
Can I? Yeah.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, it's your man Adam Joe Jump Down. Just want to say Happy New Year to all you motherfuckers sitting right there with the microphone in front of them. Listen, we don't know, but we do know. That's all I'm going to say to that one. Number two, I was just touring the kitchen of the IA, and I tell you what, boys, the shit that I've been fishing in, remember, we don't know, but we do. It's going to be insane. Me and Doobie got some great things in store. Watch out for the menu coming out that we'll be able to share with everybody who's purchased tickets. Looking forward to the big night. Guys, you have a great one of your own. To the first episode of 2024. Yeah.
Jump.
Hey, I have nothing to contribute to the show. Happy New Year. I just wanted to hear my voice on the show.
Espresso.
Fonz. Oh my God. Hold on.
And now, a quick ad from our newest sponsor, Guinness non-alcoholic beer. It may look like they're drinking and even sound like they're drunk, but it's just their natural lack of intellect shining through their pasty white skin. Guinness non-alcoholic. Plugging the cork all month long. Happy New Year, boys. I'd like to call out one kind of person that pisses me off, and I think anyone who says this should get throat punched immediately. Right around New Year's, anyone who says, oh, new year, new me. No, you're still the same piece of shit you were last year, the year before that. You will be for the rest of your life. Just don't say it. See ya.
Yeah, like you're always gonna be shitsy. You know what I mean? No matter what happens.
Speaking of
That was Evan.
Shit.
It's funny that I was planning on naming this. Now listen, this next thing is very fucking important. It's real. And it's a gift not from me and not from anybody who's here. These guys know about it already, but they haven't heard it.
Oh boy.
You're not gonna fucking believe
He
it.
sucks.
All right, you ready? Are you ready?
I guess.
Do you have any guesses?
Not even remotely.
Here we go. This is real, by the way. I just want to say that. This is not like a fake.
Danny, this is Lou Holtz, along with Brendan and Fitz. This was to be a pep talk or a congratulations, but it's far too complicated for a guy my age. I'm going to be 87. But I also understand that you're now into stand-up comedy, and you have a great show going for you. Keep up the good work. I know that we have some Michigan State fans there, so I'll use small words so they can be involved in this video because you use heavy words. Michigan State folks have trouble on it. And when I meet somebody who said, I went to Michigan, my interpretation is, oh, you couldn't get into Notre Dame. Huh? Notre Dame is a very, very special place. I understand you have good guys on the show, and I wish you nothing but the very best. But remember, if you're in comedy or anything else, be able to laugh at life. For too many people, and that's what's happened in this country. Everybody has a feeling.
What is happening?
They're afraid they're going to be upset because of something you say. That's what comedy is, being able to laugh at the finer things about life. Enjoy it. Congratulations. Not many people have the courage to go into stand-up comedy, particularly.
I'm fucking ready
when
to
they have
jump through a
voice
wall
that
right
sounds
now.
like Kermit the Frog, who's been on cool cigarettes for 5 years, whatever the case may be. Enjoy it. And don't be afraid to laugh and make fun, not of people, but basically laugh with people. Never laugh at them, but laugh with them. So good luck to you. I wish this could have been a little bit easier. I wish it could have been a little bit simpler. I wish I could have explained it a little bit better, but I hope that the sentiments is there. Congratulations on what you've done, and don't get discouraged. Continue to press forward. God bless.
I'm fucking. What just happened?
That was fucking great.
So I'll without now you can know who it's from. Hold on.
Hey, fellas. Not sure when the voicemails are going to be played, so I won't say too much. But Happy New Year. Hope you enjoy my little surprise. I can't wait to see you guys on the 19th. I'll be working there with Jump.
Come on,
and I appreciate the little shout out on IG. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Rock out.
What the fuck?
Dude, so I have the video. So he sent me the video, right? So he sends me.
I'm like in tears,
Listen.
I said,
Wait
what did
till
I say? He's gonna be in tears.
Wait till afterwards because I can show you the actual video. So he sends me this thing. He's like, do not show it to Danny. So last night I didn't even look at it because I was like, I was like doing the laundry. I'm like, what is Doobie
Hey,
saying?
Jimmy counts as that for me.
I thought it was like, I didn't know what it was. I thought it
Coming
was
with the
some link
list,
to,
coming at Michigan State.
yeah,
too.
I thought it was
What
just
the
some
fuck?
link to like a voicemail he made or something. But then I looked at the link. I'm like, oh, this is a cameo link. What the fuck is this? So I hit it, and like all of a sudden, I see Lou Holtz sitting there in his fucking den, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, holy shit. So how cool is that, dude?
Dude, I mean, I'm ear to ear smiling.
Your name came out of Lou Holtz's mouth.
That's unbelievable.
Like,
I'm
I mean,
like-
his dig on the Michigan State was unreal too. Doobie didn't know that Bobby was going to be on the show.
That even makes it even fucking better.
It's fucking hilarious, right?
You got this for fucking nothing, you piece of shit.
Now I gotta say this: you know, fucking Doobie something dinner or something, because I'll tell you right now, that can't be cheap to get Lou Holtz on the fucking.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking
So,
unbelievable.
He messaged me
Nobody
yesterday.
loves me and Fitzy that much.
He messaged me
Oh, yeah,
yesterday,
shit.
and I, believe it or not, I was doing a job in Haverhill until like 8:30 last night. So he goes, are you not going to meet us there? And I was like, I can't. I'm doing this thing. And he's like, all right. He goes, I got a surprise for you. And believe it or not, it's not food. I didn't know what the fuck to expect when Doobie says something like that. Like, what could it be? Did
Well,
not expect Lou
Listen,
Holtz.
I can tell you this much: you got Lou Holtz. I got Fontana, and fucking Fitzy got fucking Evan. So I mean, I think you made out like a fucking bandit on this fucking thing. You know what I mean? The world got jumped. That was
Doobie
unbelievable.
the man.
Yeah, that was fucking cool as shit. That was Doobie. Doobie, I'm calling it right now.
Man of the year.
No, man of the month.
Yeah.
That's a new corker of the month. It's a new thing we're gonna have. All
That's
right.
fucking-
Doobie automatically got it on day 3, and might get it again next month just for fucking shits and giggles.
Unbelievable.
Anyways, I thought that was I've been holding that under my hat this whole time, and I've been.
When did
fucking-
you know about this? Today?
I knew about it like this morning, and I didn't even want to tell these two, but I couldn't keep it in because they were here before you. So I had
he
to
was
tell
like,
them.
I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you.
I'm the worst secret keeper in the world, by the way.
Wait, so like when you kept saying it's real, it's real, it's real.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to say that to Jumptown about a fucking a pop up truck at the Squire.
Well, I could tell at first you thought it might be fake, and then
yeah.
as
and
it
then
went
I'm
on, you're like, that's him.
I'm like, no one's this good at impressions.
No, and that, I mean, you have to be 87 to sound like that. So, I mean, he lost his train of thought like 3 times in there. You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
definitely did.
Whenever he's like, I can explain a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Hey, that's why it was like a
Overshot him
minute and a
with it.
half. Doobie only paid for 30 seconds. So Lou got lost twice.
Oh, that's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, and then Dewey was like, I wanted him to say the name of the show, but it didn't happen or whatever. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to try to ask for a revision for that. I don't think he might be dead by the time you get to that, dude.
Unbelievable.
But you're cracking up.
Shocked.
Like, what's Lou Holtz doing fucking making cameos at 87 for? Like,
I mean,
you know
what else
I
you
mean?
gonna do?
Yeah, I guess so. What else?
Make
is he
fun
gonna
of
do?
Ryan
When's the
Day?
last time he was on the TV?
The Ohio State week.
No, I know, but like regularly when he used to be on all the time.
Oh, I mean, not a long time ago.
Yeah, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But he was, I mean, obviously in a little bit better shape. He was still old as fuck, but
Yeah.
wow, dude. Kind of lost breath for a minute.
That was, I mean, are you psyched or what?
Am I psyched? I'm ready to run through a wall.
Okay, let me ask you a question off topic because you're just like you're fucking wet downstairs
Next
right
week we're gonna give him Sean Astin.
now. This kid's you need to fucking
Yeah. If you get booed 3 times, make sure you go up 4. Make sure so you finally accept it.
yeah. It's just gonna be like all of Danny's heroes you can get for $200 on Cameo. Sean Astin, fucking Lou Holtz. Get some guys from the IA to leave one.
Fucking hilarious.
Okay, so let me ask you a question about we've done a Chinese food draft already, so like I don't want to talk about that, but I mean I can talk about Chinese food all day, especially since I didn't get any before my fucking shit started because I was fucking whatever.
Wait, is this about Chinese food?
No, this is about what is the best drink to pair with Chinese food.
Well, before we get that, can we talk about those crooks at Su Chang's?
Is that what they did? They did the 50%?
50%.
Someone told me someone did it in Peabody. I didn't know that was them.
Su
Yeah.
Chang. So I
That's
guess
my
they
spot.
did it last year.
I like them.
I heard it's
They're like
unbelievable.
upscale, like Pete.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's just like everything else.
Yeah.
But you go in, they
But-
got the white sheets on the table.
Real
They like
classy
the,
joint.
they got the aquarium
Tuxedos.
stuff. Yeah, oh yeah. They try to
got
make
a-
it nice.
They got a nice
Oh,
aquarium.
yeah.
That's how you know a good Chinese joint. They got a big aquarium
Yeah.
in there. You know what I mean? You can pick a fish out. You know.
We'll cook it right now.
Serve me that
Big
shit.
old fat koi.
Hit it with a quick little rubber mallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for those that don't know, Su Chang's place in Peabody, Mass, and they're known for their, like you said, they're a pretty good Chinese
they're
spot.
upscale.
Everyone upcharges on New Year's Eve, but I guess they did it last year where it was 50%, and people were like, "What the fuck just happened?"
And they still bought it.
They still bought it, but now this year they actually like told people, and people are going through the roof, which I would be too.
Yeah.
I know that everyone does because like the spot I normally go to,
Kowloon, there you go.
well, we go on the day of.
Yeah, but where
I'm-
do you go for the night before?
We used to go to Panda Castle, but that got shut down because the charter school, talk about a cult, charter school.
Yeah.
They bought the building, so it got knocked down. So now we go to Mei Ling's in Medford and they deliver.
Nice.
And it's very, very good.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't like an extraordinary difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just had to buy large appetizers. And
Yeah, I've heard of that at a bunch of different places
Yeah.
where they don't do smalls or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It's just
that's
all
fine.
larges.
no combination plates.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Which-
fine with that.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
50% upcharge.
50% upcharge
Yeah,
is
50%.
fucking. So you're basically paying for half of your food.
Yeah.
I will say Chinese food is the one thing you can't like. Let's say, for example, you were like, we're gonna go to fucking, we're gonna go to Capone's in Peabody, right? You'd be like, I'll make fucking chicken cutlets here tonight. You can make your own Chinese food. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go out and get it from like a place like Fortune House or something like that.
They
You know
got
what I
by
mean?
the balls.
Yeah, they do.
But
By
here's
the
my,
balls.
here's my thing, right? This might be a crazy take for a lot of people. I'm not going to do it on New Year's Eve anymore. It's always a fucking shit show.
You got to order it a couple days ahead.
Did you get it on New Year's Day?
Yes.
And how was that?
Great.
Yeah, that's Danny's move.
On New Year's Eve, it's always a shit show. You order it in advance.
They're rushing it.
And then it's like still cold. They're like pickup starts at 5:30. I'm not eating at 5:30 on New Year's Eve. Like
Yeah.
it just never works out good.
My original move was we would go to Kowloon, but same thing. Say your pickup's 5:30. The line, forget it. You're not getting your food
You get
till 8
stabbed
o'clock.
when you're in it.
Correct. So I would go to Hooters.
Give you one of those free knife necklaces. In the
I'd go to Hooters.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Would go to Hooters, do the loop around. The move for those that go to Kowloon, there's an entrance and an exit. That exit's always wide open.
Yeah.
You just go in that back door. You're in and out in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the move.
The one by the parking
Right,
lot.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, on the left-hand side, if you're looking at it, like
Yes.
closest to the Route 1.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. That's where you got to go.
Yeah.
And no one bats an eye because you're like, oh, my wife's in there. They don't fucking know the difference.
I will say this,
I'm not waiting
Kowloon-
3 hours if my pickup's at 5:30.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'll say this about Chinese food. I've talked about it. I fucking love Chinese food. I'm a trash person. I love Chinese food. Not that that makes you a trash person, but it kind of does. When you eat at Kowloon, it's other than if you get the saga swings the day after and they taste like fucking
Oh,
fish.
that was disgusting.
But if you eat at Kowloon usually and you eat there, it's better there than when you take it home.
course.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Like, it just doesn't
Right?
travel.
Yep.
You know, it's same with pizza. Like pizza's way better in a restaurant than it is fucking when you take it to go.
But I'll say this: if you get takeout on any other day of the year, at least it's like piping hot when you get home.
yeah.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve, it ain't hot
Yeah.
the way it should.
No. What
You
do
know
you
what
think
I
the
mean?
worst? All right, so if we're ranking like best best like foods, like so Italians have obviously Bobby knows this. They
Oh,
have
yeah.
great food, you know.
The best.
They have best cuisine.
Number one.
The Chinese have excellent food. Asian people in general. I always
Irish.
said the O word, which is fucking I did before, which is absolutely
Orientals.
the worst. I did not have like a Malcolm X hat in that case.
The Irish.
The Irish are the worst. I mean, not the worst because I think Jewish people have horrible food too.
Terrible.
Oh,
Terrible.
really?
Jewish people have
I don't
bad
know.
food.
Sebastian Maniscalco says it's the best. He goes, after breakfast, what do they got?
They got nothing. They got lox and bagels, which is
it.
sick.
They have delis, pastrami, all the
doesn't
New
count.
York
Yeah,
delis.
that doesn't count.
I don't know. I agree
Just
with
because
that.
there's
Like,
47 of them in Brookline, that don't count.
no, like I know what you're talking about, like Cat's
Cats
Deli
in New York,
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but like,
But then there's food too.
Nah.
Knishes.
I'm out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think I'd rather go Jewish and Irish before I go Indian. I'm not going
stinks.
India. That's the worst.
Dude, let me tell you
'Cause
right
it
now.
smells and it's gross.
Yeah, like Maggie, like
Just say you hate curry, dude.
I do.
dude, I
disgusting.
remember there used to be this. I'm not going to use any last names, but there was this girl I went to high school with. Her mother was a fucking hilarious hot shit. She used to work at Mr. Tux, and we went to pick up my Tux in high school. With my dad like grew up with her, and he's like, hey, he's like, why don't you? He's like, you guys have what do you ask her to move out of Melbourne or something? They have a big house. She goes, what am I gonna do? She goes, move into a condo, live upstairs from somebody who plays canasta all day and makes Indian food. Disgusting. Like I don't know where she came up with that combo, but canasta's a sick game. Indian food is brutal. And by the way, people who it's a huge thing in Ireland. You know that? Like they love it. Yeah. And my buddy O'Malley's like, dude, I fucking hate it. He's like, my kids are always like, I want curry. He's like, it sucks. It's the worst food in the world.
It smells.
I don't hate curry. I don't hate
Smells,
it.
though.
It stinks, dude. And it's kind of weird. It's all right. It's also got like a cinnamon thing going on or something. Like it's flavors that aren't
Turmeric.
supposed to be together. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Just
I don't like
talking about this makes me want to eat a chicken
I've never
pound.
had.
You ever had
legit
Indian food?
Indian food.
Yeah, you're lucky.
No.
You don't want to.
Yeah, you're like it's like being like.
Make your own judgment.
I'll try.
Have you had a lot of
I'll
Indian
try
food?
anything.
I've had it.
You like it?
Buddy, Malden, Mass. With a melting pot
All
for
right, what we
diversity.
got? All right, because I know you've had a couple of these different things. Ethiopian food, is that better than
I don't know if I've had Ethiopian.
Moroccan food?
Well,
There's a Moroccan place down in
Ethiopian could be. No, it's not this. It's almost the same
it's
thing.
called African cuisine.
No, yeah, but West Indian food is kind of like Ethiopian.
What's that soup you always talk about?
No, soup jamu. That's fucking unbelievable.
Soup jamu.
I had 37 bowls of that. Unbelievable. Neighbor came right over. Here you go, Denny. Here you go. Thank you. Merci.
I think that I think it goes in my mind. It has to go. It goes Italian first.
100%.
It's not even a close fucking second.
Hands
It's just
down.
is. And I've been to Italy. I've traveled around there. The food is fucking lights
best.
out. It's
It's
even
even
better
better
there
than
than
here.
yeah, exactly. It's not like when you go to China. I'm sure and it stinks.
That's what I said when I got back here. I couldn't
American
eat for
Chinese
like
food is
2
like
weeks.
ridiculously good.
Why?
Even the Italian food here is not as good.
It's not even
just
close,
doesn't
dude.
taste the
It-
same as there.
It doesn't. It
Because
doesn't.
everything's fresh there.
Yeah.
They don't do no pesticides, nothing.
No, and like you go there, and like we coming
This
from.
is fucking Bobby Froyo who eats French onion soup with his hands at the 621.
Hey,
I'll
listen.
eat it. If it's good, I'll eat it.
I agree with that. I agree with him. I'll eat a very wide range of foods.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Gas stations,
But now he's telling me he
taquitos.
couldn't eat for 2
Oh, I
fucking weeks.
couldn't.
Enough, buddy.
When you go there, and you,
Enough.
Listen, I'll say this.
yes.
I'll say this.
when you eat the food there,
you
I'm
were eating
telling
from
you.
Hudson News in the airport the minute you got
Oh,
back
I
to
will.
Boston.
No, I did it. No.
Turkey Club, $87.
Chicken palm sub from fucking Subway. No, I will say this: like and I'm not being like. The food is fucking ridiculous there. It's just not like anything. And the other thing is they like to host people. So like you'll go to a restaurant, right? I remember the first time because I'm like, this guy's trying to fucking scam us. Because like they'll bring extra shit out.
That's
for you.
what I said.
And I'm like, this guy's trying to fucking run up the bill, but they don't. They just do it.
So like when you go, you know how you get like a thing of peanuts or popcorn?
Yeah.
No, they bring you a tray of fucking meats and cheeses, and that's free.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
it.
even part of your like
Like
your,
they
your
brought it
course.
up. It was like limoncello. And
Yes,
like, they're
for
gonna
the shots,
upcharge
yep.
us for them. No,
Nope,
it's not
that's
on
part
there.
of your-
You
that's-
just paid for
that's
like the
the it.
linguine and clam, razor clams. That was it. That's the other thing. The seafood's totally different. It's like the razor clams and shit.
Everything
all
tastes
fucking
different.
from the Mediterranean,
Clams.
dude.
Everything tastes different.
Oh, it's
when you order like
I gotta go to Italy.
Oh,
when
it's
you order
awesome.
a steak.
Bob C talks about it like this all the time too.
Listen,
It's
when you
awesome.
order a
He
steak,
goes-
they don't add. There's no medium well. No, it's whatever the chef cooks, and there's no sauces, no nothing.
Yeah.
You eat it how they bring it out.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
it.
fucking excellent, by the way.
I don't agree with that.
No. Till you do it.
Let me tell you what other food stinks. Food in Germany stinks.
I would never get anything.
Knockwurst.
Like just fucking
Bratwurst.
waiting to stick you in a fucking oven over
I went
there.
to
okay,
I went to
people.
Oktoberfest in the Seaport once, and that's all they had was German
Yeah,
food.
you
and I
know
was
what they
like,
have? It's
"Get
good
me outta
beer
here."
and pretzels. That's it. That's the
What
two
about their
things.
sausages? Bratwurst,
They're not really
knockwurst,
good.
whatever?
They're
No?
kind of gross. I
Knockwurst.
think.
I don't think I've
Sour
ever
Yeah,
had
it's
that.
not like an Italian sausage.
I like
It's awesome.
I like sauerkraut.
Well, I
On
mean,
my-
maybe you'll
on
love
my
it over there.
Rubens.
I can picture you in one of those lederhosen fucking costumes.
Oh yeah.
With like 19 beers in his
Big
hands.
huge
Like,
the
mug,
hoist.
mug of beer.
it'd be awesome if we had like a Pulling the Cork does like the world show where you travel to different countries. That would be a
I'd
sick
stay
show.
right here.
Danny'd be like,
Clint Eastwood and
me
Gran
and
Torino.
me and Fitzy
Get
be
off
in
my
the-
lawn.
Yeah, me and
We
Fitzy in
still
the
gotta
Czech
do the
Republic.
bar. We gotta do the bar crawl.
We definitely have to do that.
Fuck, how about that?
Yeah, we have to do that.
We gotta set that up.
Let's do that soon. Let's just do it.
All right, I'm in.
I'm trying to
No,
think
it's
of when
good.
we can do it.
Mediterranean food's good.
Like Greek.
Yeah, Greek hummus.
Heroes and
Greek
shit.
food's good. I like
Yeah.
Greek food. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
first
right.
hero I had
Dude.
was at Notre Dame in South Bend. Remember they were giving them away?
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
And they
when
weren't
you're drunk
bad.
walking
They weren't
home.
bad
They
at all.
weren't
So
bad.
when we went to Europe, right? So it was me and my two buddies, right? And like I was like fat as fuck when I finished college that year. I was just a fat dump. I looked disgusting. I looked like I literally was like a sick fat person. And I got over there and I'm like, I'm just gonna not really eat. And like you're also carrying a 40-pound bag all around all the place. Like you drop it like really quick. So like within a month, like I was like I'd eat like a baguette in the morning in France, and then like I'd drink some wine at night and I'd fucking be walking like 45 miles. So I was like got pretty thin pretty quick, and then finally we went for 2 days over to Greece. There's this place called the Pink Palace, right? And it was like it was just a hangout for kids. Like you could get right over there from Italy, so they would like sell you on it. It was like a 50-minute ferry ride, and like you're just on the coast in Greece. It was sick, and it was just a college hangout. So it's chicks. They got a club at night and all this stuff. So I get over there and I'm like, fuck, I'm not, I fucking need some fucking real food. So like we would go down the beach to this like little like fucking restaurant. And I got like a got some like Greek chicken with like a big side of like feta, like fucking Greek feta, like unpasteurized fucking cheese. Now, if you've been eating fucking bread and lettuce for fucking 30 days, right? And you give me fucking unpasteurized fucking Greek cheese, you can imagine what happened. I got halfway down the beach, dude.
Floodgates.
I literally was like just looking for a bathroom. I'm like, ah! Like I was either gonna have to shit in the ocean, like in the ocean there is clear as a bell. So like
They
it's
see
like-
it swimming.
It's like when you
The
get eaten by a
turd swimming.
shark, like the blood comes up, you know what I mean? So like I'm running in, knocking on doors. It's just like hairy Greek guys being like in their hotel rooms and shit. Finally found like a janitor's closet. The guy pointed me in the right direction. I just sprayed the fucking pot, dude. Like, so don't eat, if you've been on a very strict, like kind of low, low cheese diet, lactose free, as Bobby C would say, you probably don't want to try the feta cheese when you get there.
You know what kind of people stink? And I meant to say this when we were talking about Chinese food. When it's usually older people. When people go, well, that's not real Chinese food, right? Shut up.
Those people are zeros.
Yeah.
Those are New Year, New Me people.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's not real, authentic Chinese. No,
That's not
shit,
what we're
dude.
looking for.
No,
No.
give me,
I want
give me
the MSG.
MSG,
Yes.
dude. Give me the MSG.
Yeah, I want to feel like trash after I eat this.
I
you know
want
what
it.
I mean?
Give me all that.
Yeah.
Fucking loser DNA.
Yeah, I want to get bloated. Like, oh, do you want to go to like? I remember I had this girlfriend in college, and she was like, I'm like, I want Chinese food, and she lived in Andover, and like, she was from a kind of affluent family, and like, she brought me to this place, and it was like the fucking, the jade fucking, it was like the jade fucking pearl or something, like some shit that like I'd never had before. I've only been in fucking Kowloon and shit, and I go in this place that's like. They were like, I looked at the menu and I just looked at her. I go,
Like,
no.
sir, take your
I
shoes
go
off.
like this. I said, I go, no. I was like, she's like, what? I'm like, there's
Brasco
nothing,
there.
no like
Grasshoppers
fucking
and
goods on here.
pea
It's like it was like beef sprouts and like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I'm like, no, this is not for me. And like I made her find some fucking shithole in Andover, get like
Mickey
takeout. I'm
D's
like,
right next door.
Yeah, North Andover. But yeah, I need my Chinese to be trash. You know what I mean? That's the other thing, by the way. My buddy
I need the
moved to-
guy's apron to look like a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah, my buddy moved to Georgia. And he's
Ripping
like,
a
dude,
cigarette.
Yep.
At
Couple
one point,
cleavers in his hand.
he called me. He's like, dude, I'm driving 2 hours right now because we heard there's a good Chinese food restaurant 2 hours away. And he's like, that's how bad the food is there. They got nothing.
It's so funny because when you go to other places like Florida, anyone who
terrible.
says that, they can't find
terrible.
Chinese food restaurants down
New
there.
York and
They
Boston
said Florida
are
is
very,
like
very
it's
good.
disgusting.
Everywhere else is
and
terrible.
that's the thing. I was driving Tommy home from Winter Track tonight. And I'm like, fuck winter. I'm like, fuck winter. And he's like, I know, it sucks. I'm like, yeah, it's the fucking worst. And there was a guy on in front of me with a bike and his fucking, like his stop at the light. I'm like, fuck this guy too. I want to fucking run him over. Like I was just so mad about being cold and everything. But now I talk about this and it reminds me, we live in the mecca of fucking food. Like
is.
literally, you
Said
go to
this.
Connecticut, the food stinks. You know what I mean? Like,
Have you tried that?
You go to the South Shore and the food stinks.
Sally's.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
I
Gillis,
want
you
to.
missed it.
What's that?
I said you go to the South Shore and the food stinks.
That's 100% true.
except for bar pie.
I've said it here 100 times when I worked down there. When the kid said that used to be a really good sub shop.
No, there isn't.
Do you know what he said?
What?
D'Angelo's.
No, I know.
That is
My
He
stepbrother.
was dead.
That happened.
Brendan,
You don't happen to me. I'm not joking.
No,
It
I'm
happened-
not either.
Same thing happened to me.
He goes, we were in Norwell, and there was a Big Y. That's the fucking the Stop and Shops down there. And
Not a bad store, by the way.
no, they got like the little buffet there. That's
Yeah.
where we ended up eating. He goes,
Yeah.
dead serious. He goes, Gilly, right over there used to be a really good sub shop, really good steak and cheese. And I was like,
Fucking number 9
Now I'm
idiot.
in. Now I'm in. I'm like, oh, what's the name of it? He was like, D'Angelo's.
Yeah.
I go, what did you just say?
Blasphemy.
He was dead serious.
10-cent head
Yeah.
idiot.
My
Morons.
stepbrother just asked. His daughter lives down in Stoughton, and she was in Taunton. She's like, she wanted to know a good place for steak tips, and I'm like, nowhere
Doesn't
down there.
exist.
I go, if you want wings, maybe Wendell's and Norton. That's about it. There's nothing
And
else.
by the way, for people who don't know, you are from this area.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not from up
it's
here.
not
You're
good.
from Brockton.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Unless you were looking for a bar pie.
Bye is
That's
the only
it.
thing. It's the only thing they have going. Like
You been to Tudo's?
Tudo
No.
Italiano,
In
Hyde Park.
No.
No.
It's good Italian.
It's good.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a decent Italian.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's no new deal.
It's not.
You know
No,
what I mean?
it's not my top 3, but it's might be 4 or 5.
Yeah,
there?
it could creep into
That from the
top
place in Hyde
5.
Park.
Yeah?
The place that Mohan told me about, Vincent's, it doesn't even exist anymore. That was fucking better than Tudo, in my opinion.
My number one's Carmelina's in North End.
I've
no,
heard that.
Monarch,
It's excellent.
Monarch is
No.
in North End.
Carmelina's. Number one.
Really?
Yes.
Don't listen to
gotta
Bobby.
have
Monica's.
Monica's very good. Very good.
And you can't get a table there either.
You can't get a fucking parking spot.
No, in
might as well-
Carmelitas, you cannot get a table.
So what do you do?
You got to know the people.
Oh, really?
Oh, my buddy knows the person.
Oh, that's how you get
At
in
the
there?
door. That's how I get
Nice.
in.
They
That's
look
how
at
he
me,
gets
they're
in.
like, fuck this kid.
Yeah.
Like, look at this little Irish idiot. He's a fucking, probably has no taste buds.
The food is delicious.
You even go to like somebody's like, you know, christening up here, and the trays of sausage, peppers, and onions will dominate anything on the South Shore.
Oh,
Like,
it's so much
they
better.
sell. It's just, it's fucking great up here. You know what makes good, solid sandwiches? Like solid, like fucking, literally will pass the test every time. It's not gonna blow your dick off your body, but Pache's has great fucking subs. Like they're not too huge. The other thing,
No, they're
like
just
they're kind
right.
of perfect for like lunch.
I like their little prepackaged meals are good too.
Yeah, they are. You can throw those in the fridge. Like this is becoming a Pache's commercial. Kevin O'Connell behind the fucking ones and twos for your fucking ribeye roast. You know.
Know what I love? Anthony's Italian specialties.
Yeah, I know.
I
you
know
love
you
it.
fucking hate it.
I don't hate
Stone 'em?
it. I just
Yeah.
It's just
it's
too big.
overwhelming.
It's
It is.
huge.
It's too big.
But that steak and cheese was one of the best I've
So
had.
I've
in a
never
fucking
had that.
long
I've only
time.
had the Italian there.
Steak and cheese was bomb.
And I love the guy who works there. I have to say, the people who work there are the nicest people in
Yeah,
the
they're
world.
wicked nice. I
love
recently
that
went
guy.
to Carl's as well. Carl's is fucking.
Yeah,
Carl's
Carl's,
is-
Carl's,
Carl's steak and
is
cheese
top
is
notch.
fucking money.
Yeah,
That was the first time I had it.
Yeah,
It was great.
didn't let me down.
You got because like people are just fucking. Just some guy, poor bastard out in Iowa right now, or like Dustin Fannin out in California, being like, motherfucker, when I get there, I gotta write these names down. So I can
Someone
go to
said
these
Right now,
fucking-
Lou
California
Holtz is
has
coming
good
his way to
Chinese
fucking
food, no?
Boston.
California.
Yeah, someone said Chinese
mean-
food in California was decent.
It's terrible.
No?
My
Yeah?
my brother will call in tomorrow and be like, "It's the worst."
Well,
fucking
does he
food."
live in Denver?
But he lived in LA.
he lived
for
in
the-
LA?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the first part of my life.
I think like the way it is out in LA is like I feel like or those places like they have it's kind of like Vegas. Like what they Vegas probably has better food, but like they have like Nobu and shit like that. It's like the highest high end is ridiculous. But like the fucking, you know, I don't think they're regular like pizzas.
No,
You know, they have a
Calif-
California pizza kitchen.
Oh, don't get
the
me
worst.
started on that place.
Fucking
worst.
place
That's
stinks.
you know the only place worse than them is Sparrow. Remember that place?
Sparrow.
Fucking-
Sparrow should literally fucking eat a gun.
know,
Like
they
if
gotta bring
Sparrow was a guy, I'd love to knock him out.
They
You know
gotta
what I
bring
mean?
back
The
Orange
shovel.
Julius. That was the best.
Dude,
Orange Julius.
Remember Albon Pond too?
Albon Pond, too, yeah.
My mother used to take me there, feeling fancy like we were French. She'd be like, he wants a roast beef sandwich with cheddar cheese and Boursin cheese on it. And I'm like,
Even there,
give
if
me
I
that
was
Boursin.
if I was in the fucking food court, I'd
Little
go to
fat
fucking
fuck.
Master Walk or something.
100%.
You know what I
Master
mean?
Walk, yeah.
I'm not- what was the one that I stole from you?
Panda Castle.
Panda
I mean,
Castle.
I mean, Panda Express.
Yeah,
Panda
yeah.
Express.
yeah.
Master Walk and Panda Express. They'd
Free-
be out there
free
with the
sam-
little
free
free
sample,
samples, right?
free
And
sample.
I do like 6 laps
Yeah.
around the Cambridge High Galleria before I picked one or the other.
Dude, I used to go
Toothpicks
to
galore.
I used to go to the Liberty. This is way because I'm older than all you guys. Actually, Bobby, how old are you?
45.
Yeah, so you're my age, but you weren't up here at that point. I go to the Liberty Tree Mall, which now is just like a fucking ghost town. But like we'd go there with my mother. They had Knob on Pond. They had a Radio Shack, and I'd be like, "Get me into that fucking Radio Shack! Like I want to see a fucking transistor radio and an RC car! Like now!"
What was it? What was the name of that store in the Square One that it was like all like that cool gadget shit?
Brookstone?
Brookstone.
Yes, Brookstone.
Fucking go.
Brookstone was sick.
You
Dude.
know why I like Brookstone? They didn't give a fuck if you messed around
Shopper
in
Image.
there.
No.
Shopper
yeah,
Image was sick
Shopper
too.
Image
Same
too,
thing,
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't care if
No,
you sat
you
in the
just-
chairs. Like,
No.
you want a neck massage? Go
Yeah.
nuts. I'm
That's-
sitting there at 12 years old. I'm like, I fucking love this place.
Yeah, and then there'd be like a pinball machine. You'd be like, oh fuck, it's like $3,000. You could never afford it, obviously. The only thing you could afford there was that thing you put your hand into the pins and like you put your face in the pins.
yes. Hellraiser.
yeah,
Hellraiser.
Yeah, you look like a fucking dickhead. Like, and then you get that for Christmas. You do it once and just throw it away. By the way, speaking of Christmas gifts, like I said to Maggie, I'm like, you know, like fucking. We got Tommy like a fucking PS5. What does that cost? So like $600 for the game or whatever. I'm like, they don't need any fucking all this shit. You know what I mean? My house is so. That's the other thing that fucked me. By the way, I got sick immediately after. I was gonna like take all the fucking shit we weren't using up to the office, then take all the trash up to my office, throw it in the dumpster. My house still looks like Christmas morning. It's fucking driving me insane.
Mine
there,
does
dude.
too.
Because I
And
just
I
didn't have
wasn't
time to
sick.
do it. Yeah,
I was
just
just
didn't have time to do it.
I was in that funk, dude. You get in a funk. It
Yeah,
happens.
and you just like I'm like literally like because I missed. So I missed I got the trash out, but like I missed the recycle because it was like windy or raining. And so like literally you go into my dining room, you have to like jump over bags and fucking like it looks like a fucking recycle center. Like it's fucking horrible in there right now. Anyways, and half the fucking shit they're gonna throw out. You know what I mean? Like they get some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Did you get any good gifts?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah.
the love of your children.
Yeah. Hanging out with
Malcolm
family.
X hat.
No, I got fucking like regular shit. Deodorant.
Per plus.
No, I didn't get Per Plus. I got deodorant. I got pajamas for
Nice.
my mother.
Nothing wrong with
I got
kids
a
set.
wall calendar
Nice.
because I like to keep a calendar at work.
I like
of
that.
hours worked in writing so that the cloud doesn't eat it. I don't fucking trust them.
Your own ledger. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Scrooge in there. Fucking
Balance in a checkbook still.
throwing coal in the fucking potbelly stove. I got like, I'm trying to think of what I got. I got actually, you know what I got for my fucking oldest daughter? She got her first real job this year, so she got like real gifts for people. Dude, she got me Uggs fucking slippers.
Oh, I wanted
And
them.
they are fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like I've never
You
had
got
a
the
good pair.
boots?
What's that?
You got the boots?
I always get them on.
You have
I
them?
got them on.
Oh my god,
they're the best.
dude! I'm telling you right now, I was
He
like,
wore them to the cornhole tournament the
You
other
can
day.
shit on me all they want. They're comfortable. They
the
keep your feet
things
warm.
ever.
The ones you got, are they soft bottom or hard bottom?
They're
Like
hard bottom.
So that you wear them out?
well, I mean, you could look like kind of a dickhead, but like, I don't know.
No, all the kids wear them out.
Like it's
They'll
got
wear
like the,
them
like
around.
the
All the
Indian
kids.
ring type
Yes.
of thing, like the
yes,
Native
around
American.
the
Yeah,
Lorenzo's
yeah,
got,
yeah.
like all the colors: black,
Yeah,
brown,
yeah.
white.
Ah, whatever.
Black,
I mean,
brown,
dude,
So
something
they
else.
look like moccasins.
Yes, but
yes.
they are, dude. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, I've only had like Marshall's shitbag piece of shit. Like I live in a fucking high-rise shitty apartment in Lowell. Types of fucking Bill Ricker people, fucking slippers that like stink. You know what I mean? They're too big for your feet. And you get plantar fasciitis. These things are like state of the fucking art, dude. They're awesome.
Here's
They're
a
fucking
question.
awesome.
Do all you guys wear slippers at the house?
I never
Yeah,
have
I do.
because they always stink.
I do.
Do you?
I love them.
My Uggs
It's
are
always the
the
sneakers.
slip-ons, though. I got the black ones.
I don't wear slippers. I go barefoot around my house
See, I only
That's
wore.
crazy.
all the time.
No, my feet
Never,
get cold.
No
My
socks.
extremities get cold.
Only in the summer.
No sock. I'm barefoot in the winter.
In the summer, I only wear
I put on
slides.
socks.
You
to leave
are a
the house.
Viking, but
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Fitzy's out there fucking shoveling on Sunday in his fucking helmet and fucking.
I do have my, like, you don't wear slippers with socks, do you? Like the Uggs ones?
I'll wear socks with
I wear
slippers.
socks with my
Yeah,
slippers.
no-
I sweat,
problem.
I sweat profusely.
No problem.
No, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Because
I-
my feet get cold. I'm like I have like bad
Yes.
fucking circulation.
Circulation.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
It's
That's me
age.
bothering
It's age.
old. Yeah. We got the best slippers for Christmas this year.
I'm still a big slipper guy. I get the ones without the back. I'll show them to you guys in the fucking group chat. I love my Uggs.
Anyway,
Get them
so
at Journeys.
I have the original Uggs, Tom Brady ones.
remember
The
those.
first ones that came out, Tom Brady.
dude, I mean, I will say this: Brady set the world on fire when he went with them because people were like, "Fuck this guy!" Like he's wearing Uggs.
He's
and
like,
now
I
we're all
don't
wearing
care.
fucking Uggs.
He's like, I don't care.
well, I don't blame him. I mean, they're fucking awesome.
Did you see his flex he did the other day during the Michigan game? He had like one of those bands that say like "Go Blue" on it, but the watch he had was like $1.2 million.
Oh, I believe
Oh,
it.
dude, I mean, look, the guy's fucking.
I mean, but like, not many people have that watch. Is what I'm
Hey,
saying.
by the way, we got a new person on the Patreon, which we're gonna get to pretty soon.
What's your
We have
take
to-
on Belichick?
He needs to just hang it up. They
Is
need new
he-
blood.
well, is he
they need
coming
new blood.
back, or what-
I don't
what
think
do you
so.
think?
I don't think so. They got to bring someone new in.
I
They
heard
need
the
on-
Chargers are shopping him.
That's who they want. Yeah.
That's a quarterback that he can work with.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
The Patriots need an offensive guy that's not in their system.
Lou Holtz.
I think they
shot
should.
his attack.
You know who they
Lou
gotta?
Holtz is coming with me.
You know who they gotta bring back? Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh,
He's
I
been,
love him.
He's been on a year in like Thailand.
Yeah.
Just bring him back. He
Yeah.
does offense.
That's
They
my
already got a
type of
good
guy.
defense.
What about
Leave Mayo for the defense.
Was Flores an offensive guy or defensive?
Defense.
Oh, because
No, you just leave Mayo for the defense and bring in Kingsbury.
dude. The defense is fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They need
What's
someone
gonna
that can
happen
coach
to like
offense.
Belichick's kids? Are they gonna go work at like
No,
Marshalls
get rid of
or
him
something?
too.
No, obviously.
He'll be working at Burger King.
Buddy, he's a West Virginia type of person.
Yes,
Oh,
he is.
yeah.
It's fucking
By the way, I
wild.
have to say, over the course of that week, because I was just like, I couldn't get anything for the kids, and Maggie had to be doing everything for them. Like, she'd be out. I must have ordered $1,200 in Uber Eats. I don't even know. Tommy would just be like, Dave's hot chicken. He'd be yelling down and be like, Dave's hot chicken.
Dave's hot chicken.
Burger King. I'm just like fucking just literally just like setting money on fire, like fucking as fast as I can. And then the fucking kid has the balls, right? He gets to the car tonight. He goes, I got a track meet tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, can you get me Liberty Bell large chicken finger for when you pick me up at 8 o'clock tomorrow night? And I'm like, it's fucking $26 for a large chicken finger. It's like that big. He eats it the next
Jesus.
day. I'm like, no, I can't. Because then, like, actually, I made him on Sunday. He's like, I'll give you. He's like, get Dave's hot chicken. I'm like, no, you've hit your limit, dude. You're done. And he's like, I'll bring down my gift card that I got from somebody. I'm like, fine.
He's trading.
So it was 50.
I
It was
did the-
$50, right?
Brendan did the same exact thing.
$50. I order him. It was $58. He still got me for $8. The fucking kid. You know what I mean? And he's like, save that. I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. Like, I'm like, dude, you're a fucking trash compactor of fucking food.
Brendan loves Domino's. We've talked about
Oh,
that.
So does
Lorenzo too.
Tommy.
And I think it's disgusting. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not.
not
It's
great.
gross.
But you know what I do, and I don't know why, but I do like their buffalo wings. They're just-
Really?
yeah.
Oh, the
Ah,
trash.
I think they're disgusting.
Trash people. But
The only thing that's decent there is like when you get like the cinnamon bread, like those twisty sticks.
Yeah.
When you dip
You
in the
dig it
icing.
deep when you go in the
That's
cinnamon
it. That's
I
it.
know.
The molten lava
Yes,
cake.
yo, those
But
something.
he loves the pizza, and he got the wings. So he comes down. He goes, Dad, can I trade you this gift card and you can order it? I go, no. Here's what you can do. You can get the fucking app yourself and do all the work.
Yeah.
I'll go pick it up.
Yeah.
I go, but you figure this out. He couldn't figure out a gift card to save his fucking life. I go, there's numbers on the back you put in.
Yeah.
But they're still saying a debit card, and then I had to do it, and they couldn't let you just put in a gift card with your first
You
order.
had to have the
So I had that app because of him.
Yeah.
I had that and Taco Bell. That's it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Tommy's like the Monopoly man. The kid has more money than he's like the fucking kid's like shekels coming out of his fucking ears, right? He's like, I still have 950s from my birthday like 2 years ago. Addie is like me. She went babysat for our neighbors like earlier this year. They gave her $75. She comes home. She goes, literally that night, goes to Maggie. She's like, I want to buy this $70 curler off TikTok. And Maggie's like, it's your money. I'm like, you have no money to go to Starbucks. That's what you're always complaining about. She's like, I want this. I want this. Like, she can spend it faster than
burning out of the pocket.
I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I want it. Let's fucking do
So
it.
I forget what day it was. It might have been the day after Christmas. But Brendan went to the movies with his boys at Assembly or whatever. Christy let him take the train. I couldn't believe it.
Do people still go to the movies seriously?
Well-
like, to see what?
I guess he saw like the new Aquaman. I have no idea. But he goes, Dad, can I bring some of my money with me? And I'm like, yes, some, dude. Because like he got some serious dough and gift cards and whatnot. I go, you could bring like $60, you know, like to get in and like $40 to fuck around with. So he calls me after the movie. He's like, Dad, we got to go to Emmanuel's mother's car or something like that. Like, why? He's like, I left my bag in there when we first got here. Like, what'd you buy? He goes, I bought a cologne. He got 3 colognes for Christmas.
If I wanted another one.
So he goes to me and he goes, Dad, smell this though, right? It's the worst smelling cologne you've ever smelled in your entire
Who
life.
told him to get it?
This is how dumb my kid is.
Yeah, someone. Yeah.
He goes, Dad, this is Tesla cologne. Now, you ever see those games? You ever see those
I
games where,
fucking
like,
love Brennan.
you ever see those games where like you have to guess the logo? I knew right away it wasn't Tesla.
Yeah.
Right away. Like, I was like, this looks more like the Undertaker's logo than it does fucking Tesla.
Elon Musk was hustling fucking cents.
So I go, where'd you get this? And it was called like fragrance something in Assembly.
He smells like Razor
So I
Ramon.
know those places. It's the worst smelling cologne ever. Like I smelled it and I was like, is
Smells
this
like the Brockton
smelling
Bear.
salts?
Ooze and machismo.
It was terrible. He's like, Dad, you know, and he kept taking it off and smelling it. Kept taking it off and smelling it. I go, Brennan, you got robbed. He's like, this isn't Tesla. I go, look on your phone what a Tesla logo looks like. He goes, she fucking robbed me. I go, yeah, dude. So he's like, can we take it back? I go, no, this is a life lesson. You got 3 colognes for Christmas. Now you got a 4th, and it smells terrible. It smelled like smelling salts. It was terrible. So
I fucking
life
love it.
lesson.
I love it. That kid's like, I've never seen Brennan without a huge smile on his face, and like the world, like he's one of those kids like. He's gonna learn and he'll get street smart, but right now, like he could be taken for cologne.
Total dummy.
Yeah. Real quick, by the way, because we're gonna get to the
Patreon.
Patreon. Ryan McConville, great man, great corker. Just joined the crew. And we said Jake, right? Langone.
Maybe.
Like we don't even know Jake.
Nope.
I love him though. I'm a Jake guy. One of the biggest Jake guys ever. So anyways, Jake, if you leave us a message or text us or something, let us know how you found the show. And tell us your favorite Chinese food or something. You know? So anyways, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Anything else on the main stuff? Or
No Doctor Strange, huh?
No Doctor
no
Strange.
Dr.
You don't
Strange.
want the
He's running
smoke.
scared. He's running
money.
scared.
We know he lives in Billerica now.
Yeah, we do. In fact, we
wicked
pieced some things.
defensive.
I have I still can remember I got a borderline. I don't know if I could pick him out of a big room. He's tall though. He's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a big dude.
Skinny too, right?
Skinny, not super skinny, but like he's not like built like, he's not a brick shithouse. You know what I mean?
He's no Adam Jumptown.
He's no Adam Jumptown. let's just put it this way: he was just waiting in the wings the whole night that night. You know what I mean? Like he can. It must. I think now the other theory is that Jake Langone could be like his friend because like there's no way that Doctor Strange can become a Patreon member because he'd expose his true
His
identity.
real name.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's
I looked
right.
up this Jake Langone
Usual
kid,
suspects.
see if it was like a mutual friend.
Kaiser
He looks like a young
Soze.
kid, so. Anyways, we're big fans of Jake Langone. Obviously, Ryan McConville's an old school cornhole dude. Played a bunch of cornhole with him. Awesome fucking guy. Actually, he sent me a message before he became a Patreon guy. He's like, hey, I'm in Medford. Like, where do I get a sandwich? I'm like, Bob's. Where you go to get a sandwich right now. Right. By the way, how do you feel about, have you been there in a while?
Bob's?
Yeah.
Fell off.
Yeah. Fell off
For
a little
me,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had one recently. It was pretty good.
Never been a fan of that bread. It's too much bread.
Braided, right? Oh,
It's
you
too
get a
much.
choice. Don't you get a choice there?
Yeah, you
the,
get a choice.
The jumbo's the braided roll.
Yeah.
But like if you're gonna go, I mean, you could split. It's a fucking massive sub, but it's
Yeah,
too
it's
much
huge.
bread. Too
Yeah.
much bread.
Yeah, it's a little too much bread. I mean, the thing with me now at this point is, and we've talked about this a million times, you don't really have to say it, but like, if I'm going to get a fucking Italian, like, I'm basically just driving a New Deal. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what I'm doing. It's
my go-to.
I know it's going to
You
be
know what
fucking-
you're
I know,
getting.
we know Cold Cut Factory, I understand. We're going to have to do that A and B at some point.
I got a couple more months left
Yeah,
with them.
that's another thing. We got a lot of fucking taste tests that we were supposed to get done.
It's a little late right now, buddy. We're in the middle of fucking being Loserville, so
No, I know. Yeah.
it's all lettuce and fucking, no good Chinese food or anything. But we got Kowloon up there. We got fucking gift card to Kowloon. We got a gift card to New Deal.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a very nice St. Patty's Day in the March area.
Oh, Hooters. March Madness.
Hooters March Madness. Me and Bobby have been known
Dabble.
to be there together.
Danny Gillis, who are you going with national championship?
For March Madness?
No, for the college football.
Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Bobby thinks, all right. So this is what I wanted to get to. You think they're going to win? You think Washington's
easy
gonna win
2
by-
touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
Easy
Out
2
of his mind,
touchdowns.
by the way.
Now you could actually bet that and get a great.
You know
line.
what's the worst part of it though? Because Penix is gonna he's gonna go into the top. He's gonna go to the teens now. The Patriots have no chance of getting him in the second round now.
Well, yeah. But
2 touchdowns.
You're out of your
Easy.
mind. You're out of your
Easy.
mind.
Michigan's gonna get exposed. Sanistro can only cover 1 receiver. They got 3.
I love it. Now the best is going to be if
how do you not root? Like,
Listen,
I know you hate Michigan because
I
you're a
don't like
Michigan State
Michigan
guy.
either. I don't like Michigan.
But, I mean, I hate them because of Notre Dame. but
Because I've picked Washington since
there's
August.
there's 6 kids on that team from Massachusetts.
I understand that. They're not good though.
Yo, by the
bugging.
way, Isaiah Likely's your guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know him,
Yeah.
right? Buggy had bet him for a large amount of money to be the first touchdown catch in the Baltimore game versus.
He was, right?
And he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, he did
What
right
a
by
sick fucking catch, too.
hooking up a
One,
corner.
yeah.
By the way.
What a
So,
grab.
Here's what I think. I think that if Michigan wins, we're going to be hearing from Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely going to be.
It's not gonna
chirping.
happen.
He's going to
Not
be.
with JJ McCarthy as their quarterback.
Oh, he's going to meditate beforehand.
How about saying he was the best to ever come out of Michigan?
Yeah.
Dude, that
Okay.
meditating thing was a bit much for me, though. I have to say, like, it was a little bit much. Like,
You know, he was originally
Barefoot, though, my
recruited
guy.
to Notre Dame.
yeah, he is your guy.
They don't even go to the game if Bill
cold
O'Brien's
feet.
still the offensive coordinator at Alabama. So screw Milrow, who said he sucked.
Yeah.
All right,
agree.
listen, we have to
didn't-
thank.
We didn't talk about
go ahead.
Notre Dame at all either. What was that? The
Tony
yeah,
the
the
Tiger
Newland Street
champions.
Bricks
They're the Tony
Bowl?
the
It was.
Tony the
Street
Tiger
It's like they grabbed
champions.
a bunch of kids from the PJs and strapped heralds to their fucking ankles for as
Shamar
pads.
Moore got smoked with frosted flakes on the sideline.
We got fucking, we won, pal.
Yeah, I know.
What was your bowl game?
We don't need one. We were drinking dirty water in Flint.
40-8 or something like that?
That
Come
was
on.
that was a bad fucking game.
Yeah, I agree.
So, anyways, thanks to thanks to Lou Holtz, thanks to Paul Dewey for making that happen.
Yeah, that was
Unbelievable.
great.
Lou Holtz, and you
Unbelievable.
know what? After when I'm mixing this down before we do Patreon, I'm gonna bring it up on my phone so you can see the video. He's like, you could see him saying your name and then talking about your comedy career. I fucking love it.
You're a stand-up comedian. This is great stuff.
Very few people in Massachusetts are aware of Danny's comedy career, but Lou Holtz is very aware of it, apparently, because of Paul Doobie. The 19th. Also, I want to announce right now because I know Russo probably doesn't listen to the show. Sean was talking about having Russo back on the show. I think we should have Sean Belair on the show.
I
He's
agree.
running the event.
I agree.
So, Sean, if you're listening to this, we'd like to have you on the show. When would that be? Would that be this coming Sunday?
Sunday, yeah. Well, weather pending.
Or it could be the next one, right? Because it's not to the 19th.
Yeah, the 19th is a Friday night, though.
Yeah, but we could do either
but
this
this-
coming
Oh,
Sunday or
is
the
it
next
too?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Because today's Wednesday.
All right.
By the way, I got multiple messages. People being like, "Where's this fucking
Oh, yeah,
episode?
people
Like,
weren't
where's
happy.
this fucking episode?" Like,
I kept telling everyone Brendan's weak. It's a common
yeah,
cold.
I'm a total fucking pussy. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Irish fucking worst. It's what happens when you have an Irish diet. Your body just melts into like potatoes. Basically, that's what I did.
Loose, pale skin.
Yeah, exactly. Just disgusting potato body. All right, we love you all. And if you are on the Patreon, we'll see you there. Oh, last thing I want to say.
A lot of last things.
It's one of those days. We haven't been here in a while. What do you
Yeah,
want to do?
I know.
You know what I mean?
We catch
Give
up.
me a little break. I've had COVID, a long hauler. Yeah, we have 56 people on the Patreon now. I think there's like over 50 episodes of the Patreon.
Yeah.
So thanks to everybody who's been doing that and has been listening every week and has been members of the Patreon. And oh, this is what I want to say. We're getting a big banner from Ben Frank Print Company
yep.
for the event. I just was texting them today, and I'm getting koozies made that we're going to hand out at the event. So if you have tickets to the event, you're going to get them.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Love a good koozie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna be drinking pulling the cork koozies at this fucking event.
Let's go.
I mean, is that fucking sick or what?
awesome.
Yeah. Talk about some hot dick shit. All right, listen, don't eat Indian food and, love Lou Holtz.